shit. I'm about to do that intro shit. My bad. What's happening, people? Hold up.
I mean, I think the Tank fight more so possible. I think Tank not like no scary dude. He believe in himself to the fullest. I think Tank when he knocking on people out, it give him like great confidence. So
Yeah.
I think that fight happen. Devin, I don't believe he really that confident.
Mm.
I
Okay,
don't believe
okay.
he really.
One could have won, but they didn't. Right? Okay, then. That's their problem. A whole bunch of motherfuckers would have won, should have won, could have won, but they didn't. Shit about boxing. Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing.
Jay, are you in there?
Yo, what's happening, old school? What's happening, peeps? We just
What's
popping up, going live. I noticed that Jay had an early live today, so I'm off. Why not go live? Why not talk some shit with the people? I know you're eating breakfast, my boy, so I'm gonna say what's up to the people in the chat.
Yeah, I'm off too, but I was born that way.
Yeah, fucking A. I know you got some fucking high wind weather. Fucking prayers to Tommy. Excuse me. Prayers to Tommy and everybody in Florida that's battening down the hatches for this storm here. Serious prayers, Good morning, Big Dre. What's poppin', OG? Salute to you. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Salute to you too, William Old School. Mike Rhyme, what's happening? How about them Cowboys last night? Holy shit, that game was rained out. Then Dak throws like 5 or 10 picks in that game. Fucking bails them out. How'd the Saints do yesterday, Old School? No.
They play tonight.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn, my soundboard's dying. How the fuck is it?
Bad part is we play Kansas City of all teams tonight.
Wow, Kansas City? Shit, I was wondering where they were on the weekend. I don't really pay attention to football anymore. Only the Bills, and that the coaching had such a bad fucking call yesterday in the Bills game against Houston. This guy we come back, we tie the game. They go a 3 and out in their own end zone, which why he didn't run the ball there one time just to get some room. He had 3 timeouts, punts the ball away, then takes his defensive line out the game and puts 4 more defensive backs like they're going to Hail Mary it. They're not going to fucking Hail Mary it. They're going to go for 5 and get a field goal. The dude kicks a 61-yard field goal, game over. Josh Allen, everybody's on Twitter and on social media talking about he was knocked out in the game yesterday and they let him back in. You don't know what you're talking. Wow, this thing is fucking telling me it's low battery. Josh Allen wasn't knocked out in that game. The fuck are they talking about? Oh, man, that's why it's not charging. Oh, wait. What the fuck is going on? Hold on 1 second. Sorry, people. Oh, well, that'd be a good reason why it's not fucking kids playing in my man cave. Oh, kid cave. It's fucking more in my son's room down here than mine. But I had to bogart it and build this little set. But yeah, man, dumb coaching decisions, dumb shit. But we ain't here for no football. We're here for the boxing. Salute to you, Mike Ryan. We appreciate you. Tommy, we praying for you, homie. Real shit. Praying for you, bro. Hope everything works out. I can't pretend to know what a hurricane's like, but my player partner, he knows all about them joints. Talib Cunningham, good morning to you. Salute. We appreciate everyone and all 5 of y'all in the building, man. For real, for real. I wanted to touch a little bit on Terrence Crawford, Teofimo Lopez situation. It was unfolding on Twitter the other day. Guys in the chat, 5 people here. Hit the like button. If you're catching this on the playback by some dumb chance, please hit the like too. We're going to try to tone down the swearing. Yesterday, I went through all the YouTube guidelines and what it is. We're close to we're about halfway to monetization. We just need the watch hours. So plan on seeing a couple of these pop-ups. This is the 3rd pop-up we've had. We're trying to get to monetization. I'm going to try to keep the language down as much as I can. Fridays are rated R, like for real, for real. We swear. It's just out of passion. It's maybe lack of better words, upbringing. You know that. I don't think too many people will be chatting today because most of y'all are at work. And if you're not at work, say something. We're going to talk about this Teofimo, Terrence Crawford Twitter war. Hold up. Let me pull up this app real quick. Man, I keep calling Twitter. See? X. My bad, Elon. X. Twitter. Because it'll always be Twitter. I'll never not call it Twitter. Let's go to Terrence Crawford's page here. Eddie Hearn talking about some shit. Hold up. Let me see what he says here. Nah, he just reposted. He ain't talking about shit. I don't even think I follow Terrence Crawford. I can't follow fake. But, oh, no, I do follow him. Good shit. I guess he's not fake. Packers take it. Shh. All right, replies. Let's see what he had to say to Teofimo. This shit got a little crazy. Terrence
That would
Crawford.
be the easiest fight of Terrence Crawford's career.
No, for real. Listen. I can't take anything Teofimo says serious, and neither should anybody else. He's locked into an ironclad contract with the longest reigning promoter boxing has ever seen. How are you going to get out of that contract? You got $6 million to buy yourself out of the contract? BVO. Probably not in here. Already fucking came in and left, but
And the best part, the more he pisses Bob off, Bob will just shelf him, dude. Literally. He will shelf Tio. He won't give him no fights, and he will make his life miserable.
Yo, for real. Like, Bob has more power. Bob has mad power, but Tio doesn't want to fight nobody from what I understand of it. They try to offer it. That's why they're not giving him no money. And maybe he should have got more than $1 million for the Josh Taylor fight. But people don't understand. This shit's you get paid what you weigh in this. We're not just going to give you free money because you think you work hard in the gym. It don't go like that. You got to sell tickets. You got to put asses in seats. It's just, that's the name of the game. It's like literally once you get past fighting in the ranks as a prospect and a contender, you have to sell tickets when you're a champion. That's how you get to the money. This isn't the NFL. We don't have a built-in fan base, and you literally got to sell yourself. And all the goofy shit he does out here on social media is kind of probably the reason nobody believes him or he can't sell tickets. He had a fight in Miami, the Claggett fight, and we all know how that went. That was very uneventful, very telling. I'm trying to pull up this Twitter war here between these dudes. I just want to share our stream real quick. Bang, we're live. Low. All right, Terrence Crawford said, "Don't pocket watch me. I'm broke. I need the Canelo fight. because I'm broke. Just like I never had money before Spence. Laughing emojis. I done heard it all. Terrence, we know you're not broken. We know you're over here trying to play games and act sarcastic. So, Bruce Gas, what's up, quadruple OG? Good morning. Salute.
Bruce.
Yo, is it okay for Terrence to be out here just only campaigning for the Canelo fight? I mean, why are we trying to get him just that paid?
He's at the end of his career, bro. Let him do what the fuck he wants. I mean, really. He's not the biggest draw to begin with. Nobody's jumping head over heels to go watch this dude fight.
And it's weird to me. Super weird. You know, he knocked 11 guys out straight stoppages. 11 straight knocked out. But then, did you see about the Everlast gloves he busted out of?
Part of the problem is when you have the personality of a doormat, and then you got a promoter who you had that refused to promote you. This is the position you wind up in. Bud could have got out of that years ago. He didn't have to re-sign with Bob. All of the work was on the other side of the street. Bud could have been promoted. If he'd not signed back with Bob and he'd have went to PBC, they would have promoted the hell out of it. But no, he chose to stay with Top Rank. So he basically did it to himself.
And he kicks and screams the whole way. Like he ain't trying to go to why Terrence Crawford can't, none of them want to go to where the money's at. You're over here you're sarcastically broke over here, acting like you ain't got shit, but you don't want to go to the land where they can get you everything you could possibly want or need. You know what I'm saying? Like
part of
Terrence,
the problem.
Shakur, neither one of them even want to check it out.
Part of the problem is these guys have been programmed by Bob to want all their money up front. That's the way Bob does. He gives them what he wants. But what they don't see is when Bob does make money off of them, they don't get none of it because they just got that what they got, you know?
Yeah. Well,
so
the pay-per-view.
They're not getting extra on the backside. They're not getting any of that crap. If they'd have signed with PBC would have promoted Bud. They would have promoted Shakur a lot better. Both of them would have been fighting for back-end money, and both of them would have made a lot more money. But they don't see it that way. All they're worried about is that one big chunk in the front. That's it.
Yeah, my phone's acting weird as fuck right now. They don't get no back end with Bob. You gotta sell like 500,000 pay-per-views in order to start seeing a back end. Like it's the numbers they set for them parameters, and I'm sure it's different for each fighter. I'm sure they give a guy who's willing to take less money up front and bet on themselves on the back end. That's the guys they give money to. You know what I mean? That's the guys who end up winning in the end of a top rank contract. If you take the low guarantee, bet on yourself, then you'll get some back end. But even then, they set the thresholds very high. It's you got to sell some pay-per-views to get paid through him. And that's why I don't understand. PBC is sort of like the UFC, but they're just trying to get their guys paid. Did you watch the UFC this weekend too?
No.
Oh man, I was gonna text you, but it was super late here. It didn't stop till like 1:30. That dude Alex Pereira is a fucking dog. But anyways, you gotta sell some pay-per-views in order to get paid. They'll set thresholds, crazy buys that these guys ain't gonna do it, especially nowadays. You know what I mean? It's a bearing landscape. Miss Joette, good morning, sweetheart. Appreciate you.
Hey, Mr. West.
Look, they set the threshold so high. I'm bored. This is what Terrence Crawford says. I'm just bored right now, so I'm having fun with y'all talking about being on Twitter. If you're so fucking bored, make a fight. Fight somebody at 154, or is it Canelo or nothing? And fight Teofimo Lopez. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting juicy here. He says, Terrence Crawford says, at Teofimo Lopez, if you can beat Israel Madrimov in your next fight, I'll fight you. Deal? Smiley face emoji. Let's see how serious you want to fight me. That's kind of odd coming from a guy who's trying to get a Canelo fight, but ain't willing to fight nobody else. How about you go fight David Benavidez at 168? How about you go fight anybody at 168 to get your feet wet? How about this? How about you go fight a champion at 160 before you jump all the way up to Canelo Alvarez? How about that? KB, what's popping, bro? Appreciate you. You know what it is. Salute to you. Yeah, so I mean, it's just bizarre for this guy to say something like that. And then Teofimo Lopez definitely came back at him. And then he says, Teofimo Lopez, you fight and beat Israel Madrimov next. I'll whip your ass next. Bet. Now, let's see how much you want to fight. Teofimo definitely had something to say about that, though. I got to find it. I don't even know how to go through these threads. Why put up roadblocks and shields? Why not just go fight Teo? Like, for real. I don't understand, bro. I don't understand why are these guys always trying to do shit like that? And it's something about Bomac's camp that they don't want to go to PBC ever. They just never want to do it. It's crazy. All right, let's see what he says here. I think I got it. Why the fuck is this? Man, Twitter is the corniest app in the world. It's hard to search shit. It's hard to get through it. It's hard to understand it. Oh, it's really hard, dude. Like, people. Where's Teofimo Lopez's fucking page? He doesn't have a verified page or something? Oh, no, here he is. No, that ain't him. Let me see. This shit is crazy, bro. Like, people can make up an account like Gervonta Tank Davis. There's people that have shit that looks like his exact account, no blue check mark. They'll just add an A and it looks exactly like him. So people are running to YouTube with fake Tank news, thinking that Tank fucking tweeted it. And in all reality, it's a fucking troll account. Busy. What's up, champ? How you doing, bro? 19 posts. Yeah, this ain't Teofimo Lopez. It's crazy, bro. This shit is crazy. All right, hold on. Oh, that's what I do. My bad. Better Beef and Bevol is trending. Of course they are. They should be. That's a big fight. That's a good fight too, man.
Man, if these people, a bunch of people are not watching these videos coming from these sparring partners, it better be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, listen, bro. I got so much to fucking.
Dude, them sparring partners, like, dude, getting in the ring with this guy is a whole different animal. This dude just completely beat you up. One of his sparring partners was saying, man, I was bruised from my freaking waist up. He said, I didn't even want to lift my arms afterwards.
Yeah, that's a tough one, bro. Well, I found this page. I don't want to finish this conversation that we're having. Boxing is this is Teofimo Lopez now. Boxing is a sport. Please stop trying to make the business more important than us fighting for the best to fight the best. You're the one making the fucking business more important, you little goofy. Cut your shit. And this is what he said. This is the exact he responded to, I respect all, Terrence Crawford says, I respect all fighters, but Teofimo Lopez only fought 3 fighters worth even talking about. Lomachenko, Ortiz, and Taylor. How is Ortiz worth talking about? The dude has never been a fucking champion. How do people get praised for beating somebody that has never been a champion, but put up all these fucking and say Tank never fought nobody? What? Do you not see the double standard in what you're saying and what you're thinking you're saying? It's crazy to me. It's absolutely hogwash, bro. Then Teofimo Lopez says, we either, to the I respect all fighters joint I just read, we either lace up the gloves or shut your whole ass up. Hashtag enough talking, enough whatever the fuck he says. Terrence told him, we can fight for free. How about I just whip your ass? You know what I'm saying? How about we just fight? No lacing, no nothing. And then he says, lace the gloves. Don't you got a contract to get out of? And he does have a huge contract that he's in dispute with Top Rank. He'd have to buy himself out. I think it's like $6 million or something like that, bro. It's crazy. He's already got mad guaranteed money or fronted money, like some 360 record label deal shit. It's kind of crazy, bro. He's in a bad contract. Can't go nowhere. Can't fight anybody. And the only time you're going to go to fight anybody is a cross promotion with somebody like Terrence Crawford, who fights for, I think he fights Riyadh season, or Tank Davis. He's calling them both out. But they can't do nothing with the guy because he's in litigations. They can't even, he's unable to fight. Top Rank is not going to allow him to fight till this contract gets sorted out. Like, it's a major clout chase for this dude to be all over the place. And anyways, why try to fight Terrence Crawford at 154 pounds? Tio can probably still make 135. Him and Tank are the same size. He said he was walking around at something like 152 or something in one of his last interviews. It's crazy, bro. This dude's out here chasing that clout. Little clout junkie demon is what Teofimo Lopez is. And that's all he is. That's all he's doing out here. I don't want to hear shit about the people he beat. 3 guys he beat. And Josh Taylor is a good win, but I'm not trying to act like this kid's one of the best fighters ever, because he beat a drained, older, past his fighting prime Josh Taylor. I can't give you too much credit for that. And you know why? I want to give these guys credit. It's because my favorite fighter, don't nobody give him credit for shit. They want to act like he ain't fight nobody. The Ryan Garcia fight don't count because there was a rehydration clause. It's bizarre. Boxing fans suck. People ignore the fact that people ignore the fact that he is signed to Top Rank. He can't just run around making fights on the internet. Notice you haven't heard Bob Arum mention Crawford versus Steve. No. And why would he? He probably doesn't like Terrence Crawford for losing him all that goddamn money his whole career. You know what I mean? Like, why would he? Why would he? There's no chance of Tio versus Terrence. Number one, I don't think Terrence would fight him. I think it would be a little competitive fight for as long as it lasts. Unless Tio's got a granted to Thomas Hill. What's popping, bro? Appreciate you, OG. What's up? Yeah, bro. Go ahead, William. I know you were starting to talk.
No, Tio's got way too many weaknesses on his defense, bro. I don't even think it'll be competitive. I think Crawford ends him quick, early, and over.
I don't know, man. I think Tio he's a very talented young man, dude. I think if he got with a real boxing coach like Coach Calvin Kenny, any good boxing coach other than
even Derek James could make improvements in that dude.
Even like Derek James would take him to the next fucking level. Get him back to fundamental boxing. Worried, you know what I mean, about your defense. Like that Claggett fight was awful. He was getting pieced the fuck up. His eyes look like a Volkswagen Beetle, bro. He took a beating in that. In the post-fight press conference, I'm gonna play that for everybody. Let me pull this up on YouTube. Let's see here. It would be an entertaining fight, bro. It would, as long as it lasts. Tio Lopez post-fight press conference, Steve Claggett. Did you see this one? I know you did, but you probably don't remember it. He was it was like at the post-fight, he was ranting on and on and on. He said he looked like I'm gonna stop talking about it so I can show you. Hold up, let me. Steve Claggett. And the way he was saying, the reason he said he was taking this fight and all these bullshit, weird excuses he was saying, bro, was absolutely crazy. Oh, no, that's in the ring. Come on, man. Where the fuck? Oh, there it is. Got it. I gotta take my Bluetooth off. I ain't have time to upload this shit to the stream, so I'm just gonna play it. You can hear that? You can hear that?
Yeah.
Mama Ali says the will got to be stronger than the skills. Today wasn't about skills. Today was about will strength. And I knew the type of fight I was fighting. This guy's a triathlon.
Boys in the building. What's up, BVO? We're talking about the ball.
I'm grateful. Look at that. Key of the city. Yes, sir. Key of the city of Miami. You go anywhere, whenever. What you guys got for me? Any questions? Were you surprised by his durability, his ability to take his shot and keep coming? No, I was not surprised at all. I know what type of fight I chose. Oh my gosh, like I really do this. I really does this. I know what kind of fights I'm gonna get myself into. I like tough fights. Tough fights bring the best out of me. Look, the most punches.
Fucking A. This phone is shot. Supreme, good morning, champ. Appreciate you. I gotta rewind that. Yeah, this is gonna get seriously awkward, and he looks nervous. BVO praying that Lamont Roach beats Tank. That's about all you got is a prayer there, but it's gonna be a great fight, and y'all are all dogging Lamont Roach out. It's sad. Ready? We're gonna keep going in on T.O. though.
I really do this. I really does this. I know what kind of fights I'm gonna get myself into. I like tough fights. Tough fights bring the best out of me. Like the most punches I ever had and landed in any of my punch count and career. Like that's amazing. I'm telling you.
The most he's ever been hit in his entire career too, and you're out here bragging about it. Melanie Queen, Miss Shower, how you doing this morning? Appreciate you. Best moderator in the land. Let's keep going on this.
That's amazing. I'm proud of myself just for that. I don't care how my face looks. Fuck it, it's a fight. Gio, you stunned him with a nice uppercut in the 8th round. Did you feel like you had him hurt in that moment? I had him hurt the whole time after that. I just, the whole thing is really just taking shots and then just working on other things, God does everything for a reason. There's no mistakes. I know I hurt him bad. No one has hurt him like that in a long,
he's been knocked the fuck out cold.
We still got the punch power. We still got everything there. The whole thing now is just going back to the drawing board and working a lot more on my slipping. Somebody who has fought at 154 before, and he was pressuring you a lot. Did his size at all bother you? No, size did not bother me. The moment my father, my coach, and trainer told me to push him back, the game changed. It changed completely. He was trying to fight that back, and it's all about pushing and pressuring them back. You got to fight the fight sometimes, and that's what we did. I listened to my father much more this time than I ever have in a while. So, it's great. It's great communication, and we just sticking and moving and just looking for another fight. It was really.
That's them. That's their shit. They were having technical difficulties, not us.
Oh, check.
Man, he is. Look at it. Like what somebody does while they're talking speaks louder than the words.
Fighters like to look pretty.
Shit, I probably should just fast forward it.
Yeah, you fought in New York a few times. I know you have ties to Miami as well. Is it you have two homes or how does that work? The world is my home. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, you gain the world with the people. You don't gain the people with the world. So, I think that overall it's just the people in my essence. Everywhere we go, we take over. That's Miami take over, New York take over. But remind you guys, I was born in Brooklyn, New York. I'm a Brooklyn-born Broward kid. I started my boxing here at 6 years old in South Florida. So to come back here after 9 years, defending my world titles.
Supreme, can you be a Brooklyn-born Broward kid? I know you can.
I'm very grateful, so I just like everyone to just accept me for being their champion, and that's it. Congratulations on a very exciting fight against a tough rugged opponent.
He was like Blazers. That's why I could never do what they do.
The Lord, man, the Lord. I got to give it to him. I always I'm someone that likes to test myself, challenge myself. You guys didn't know about Claggett, but I freaking knew him for sure. I knew that it was going to be a condition fight. And the will, like I said, Muhammad Ali said it best. I think it was him. The will got to be stronger than the skill. And that's what we showed tonight. We pushed him back. We fought the grind. If I was tired, I knew he was more tired because I worked very hard for this. He's never been 12 rounds before. So we knew we had to break him down. Body shots were hurting him. But this is what it's all about, fighting the best, because in case of any opportunity that comes around like that, any other fighter that wants to press me like that, we know how to face that. We know how to get used to that. You know, these other guys don't like to face those type of calibrated fighters. They like to just, face easy fights. What type of statement is this type of fight and you not ducking or dodging any of these fighters?
He said, we know they like to take easy fights. Do you know what Steve Claggett was placed in that fight for? Because make no mistake, none of these fucking guys on Top Rank choose anybody.
Right, he keeps saying that he hurt Claggett. When in the fuck did he hurt Claggett, bro?
He hurt him a couple times. I'll give him that, but bad, hurt him
I
bad.
didn't see that.
Steve Claggett's been knocked out cold. Brutally knocked out. Shit. Right after I'm done playing the rest of this interview, I'm gonna play how knocked out Steve Claggett was. Like, it was at a higher weight, much higher weight, but this kid is delusional, bro. All top ranked fighters are part of a plan, especially a higher profile top ranked fighter. They all have things to do. They have shit in place. They know who they're fighting. Top Rank's got probably the next 3 opponents picked out some sort of plan for each one of these guys. So for him to act like he's some sort of draw or some sort of guy that calls shots is bizarre, bro. It's crazy. This kid's the most delusional fighter I've ever seen, even more than Rolly. Even more than him.
Calibrated fighters.
Calibrated fighters, yeah.
Face easy fights. What type of statement is this type of fight and you not ducking or dodging any of these fighters say to the rest of the division? It says I don't care. I don't care. I'm here to fight. Like, let's make a fight happen. I don't care how I look. My hand is gonna get raised at the end of it all. I don't care. Like, as long as I get back to my kids safe and sound, this is the fight game. This is what we signed for.
I needed
this a lot, and for everybody else, whether it's 47, 40, Bob said I did well. People look too happy.
Good morning, champ. Appreciate you.
I'm your only last star available, and that's it. So you just gotta deal with it. You know what I mean? You gotta deal with it. I am the best. Forget the rest. Tito, when it went to the scorecards, how did you score it in your mind? Do you think you did enough? Absolutely. Sugar Ray Leonard, he taught us the best. But once you hear those 10 seconds, clack, clack, you throw a lot of freaking punches. You know what I'm saying? That's how you win the rounds. 12 rounds to nothing, 11 to 1. Look at that. No matter how much pressure it was around, we dominated because we know how to do it. We studied the primetime fighters. I studied the fighters that came from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. Not the modern day era. The modern day era, everybody thinks Jake Paul is a great champion. Like, come on now. It's crazy. Before the fight, you called out Pitbull and Cruz. They have similar styles. Do you still want that fight? Oh, fuck yeah. Hell yeah. I'm ready for it, man. I'm excited. Now I know how to face fighters like that even better, on a better standpoint. You know what I mean? Just more conditioning, more track work, and that's it. I think this gives everybody a more opportunity to jump that gun. But let's see how they do once we start clacking them up. So, Tito, it seems like when you were on your toes off the jab, you made the fight a little bit easier for yourself. Yeah. Why did you decide to stay in the ropes? Is it just that fighting spirit you wanted to trade with him in those moments? Yeah, it's just in those pocket moments, let him throw, let him miss, let him, whatever it is.
Your eyes are wearing
in that essence, just touching that body, trying to find those open shots right in there, and then those uppercuts, man. Those things are catching them like crazy. So I think overall, I like to try different things. It might not be always what I need to do. Maybe I just need to go and stick and move. You know what I mean? But hey, this is what I love to do. I'm 26. I'm still learning in this game. And that's what I like. You have mentioned at the weigh-in that you wanted to fight Terrence Crawford and move up to 47. You also mentioned that.
Yeah, you hear the way he said that?
Do you still?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. In the case, no. My question is, in the case you can get a Crawford fight, is moving up to 47 still something you want to do, or you want to move up for the race? Absolutely, though. These are the type of fights that I want, but no one's gonna fight like Steve Claggett. There's only one other fighter that maybe might do it, just a little bit, and he's smaller, and that's Pitbull. besides Cruz. But other than that, every other fighter you can think of don't fight that way at all. They all box. Crawford boxes, whether it's orthodox, whether it's freaking southpaw, he boxes. He doesn't really slug in there. So this is why I do these type of fights for a reason. I mean, what else do you guys? With one round, though. No, we know this, but this is what we do. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Theo, like this. Tell us about your words when it came to Tank. You had some words for him. You called him a punk. You called him another word, but you could pick up where you left off. Well, yeah, I'm there, man. You know what I'm saying? Tank, whatever the case is, they haven't faced fighters like this in a long time. Isaac Cruz was the only one and gave him all the way to 12 rounds. And a lot of people felt like he lost. So, for that essence, man, I just think like, hey, Tank, whatever the case be, I love the way it is. Like, God makes me sometimes look subpar if that has to be that case, so these other chunks could come in and jump in the gun. That's it. You know what I'm saying? We love to fight. I don't care. Like, shit, I'm going to get my hand raised. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. So...
Matthew Bishop, good morning, champ. B Moore's finest in the building. Salute to you. We appreciate you. D for the win. I didn't know if you heard me over this fucking kid rambling on. Good morning, champ. Appreciate you. You know what's up. Yeah, he's
like you, champ. They can't move, they can't stick, they can't do all that stuff, man. So I'm just ready. I'm grateful, and to everybody, thank you for taking your time, flying out over here to Miami. Major love to everybody. Peace and love. I'll see you guys another time. Maybe September. We'll see what happens. Let's go, Brooklyn.
Yeah, he's supposed to. You know who he's supposed to fight in September? Brian
Not
Norman.
another.
Brian Norman Jr. at 47. Why does this kid want to leave every division he gets into once the hard fights are going to come? His power didn't carry to 40 at all. Like, not
I
even a little bit.
have a theory on that too.
Go ahead.
After rewatching Tio, because I went back, I was like, why didn't his power carry up? Well, think about this. Speed makes power, right?
Mm-hmm.
His hands look like they slowed down a little bit, going to 40 with the extra weight.
They do, and that you're onto something there. It could be that. It could.
That's what I think it is. His hand speed looked a little bit slower, and if his hand speed's a little bit slower, that's a decrease in power for him because his power was because of his hand speed.
Yeah, bro. Goofies make me angry too. And yeah, it's definitely something to do with that. Or it could be because the dude, it could be this. Could be he was on the juice. Yo, Supreme. I was talking to you during the Nick Ball fight this week.
I don't want to go there because Tio's never been juiced before, so I'm going to leave that part alone.
Just talking shit, dude. Just talking shit. I don't think he's juicing either. Akello, what's happening, champ? Appreciate you. Salute to you. Supreme, I was talking to you in the Pro Box chat, the watch along. I watched the Nick Ball fight. That kid fights dirty as shit, dude. It was a good fight. Brandon Rios, Nick Ball. My man got called Nick Ball in the stoppage, late stoppage. Got some good odds. Salute to you, dog. Trolling Tommy. Yeah. This kid's energy was all off, and to say nobody takes these type of tests, like what? What are you talking about, kid? Steve Claggett was placed there for you to knock him to the moon, and you didn't do that. You hurt him a couple times, but I think T.O.'s power's out of the fight past round 5. If he doesn't knock you out right in the beginning, kind of like a front runner, not going to get knocked out. Just not. I think he knocking out them guys at 135. Comey was drained, probably. You know what I mean? They're all cutting crazy amounts of weight. He ain't got power like that. I'm sure he's got some but at the higher he goes, the less he's going to be hurting guys and knocking people out. And I can't believe he would even touch Terrence Crawford at 154. Terrence outreaches him by 6-7 inches. I think little guy would beat Terrence is my guy, but that's probably
Bud is going to take it to Tio, especially with Tio's big mouth.
Yep. Bud would beat the shit out of him.
Hell yeah.
Listen, they already had that thing at the UFC where Bud kind of pushed his face. I don't know if he quite touched his face. I've seen a couple YouTube pages. The one dude, I think he's from England. He's funny as shit. He was dogging T.O. out. He's like, look, you can see his head pops back. You can see,
What he should have told fucking T.O. was, hey, bro, go fight Boots. You beat Boots, I'm waiting on you.
Yeah, like what? Why would he put up? Why is he putting up stupid roadblocks? Put up a good one. Go fight Boots, because you know why? He's so petrified of Boots, he couldn't even say him in a sentence. Couldn't even mention that, man, because he didn't want no undue attention. He probably had that shit typed up on his phone, and his PR person like, nah, dog, Bernie the Boxer, like, you don't want to do that. Fuck around and start Twitter going crazy on his bitch ass. Like, why are you putting Boots up to fight somebody, you little... Yeah, it would have got crazy for him if he would have said Boots. I wish he would have said Boots. I wish he would just fight Boots, man. I think Terrence is a killer or an unaliver. And my bad, YouTube. Don't.
Boots is a scary fight for Terrence, bro. He's the young version of Terrence, except better.
Bigger, stronger, faster.
Yep.
Terrence knows that. Bomac knows that.
Oh yeah. They're not stupid. Believe me, I learned, bro. After listening, I always thought Bomac was just a big fat slob, knew a little bit about boxing until I actually heard him talk. I saw Monty Brown interview him. Hats off to Monty for the interview.
Shout out to
Monty Brown interviewed Bomac, and the discussion they had and the things that Bomac said. Bomac's the brain behind Bud. But yeah, Tia would have absolutely no. And if Bud and Boots fought, that would be a barn burner. And he knows damn good and well, Bomac knows damn good and well, that would be the toughest fight Terrence has faced yet. If you're speaking, I can't hear you.
My bad. Good shit, because I had to come in the studio. StreamYard's acting extremely funny today. I couldn't even get in the stream to begin with. You know how I was on my phone when we were talking before the stream? Like, I couldn't even get in there. It keeps putting me to the guest. Like,
I know what? 2 people last night that were trying to go live, and both of them said they couldn't even get on.
Yeah. I saw that video after the Spence fight, and yeah, Bomac knows his shit. He does, man. I don't think people know how many fighters each one of these trainers got. Like a high profile trainer like Bomac, he's got probably 20, 30 fighters. Guys that are fighting on Pro Box. Guys fight as undercards and shit. You see that, like, their trio. I forget the other 2 guys' names. I know their names. I forget shit. I smoke a lot of weed.
But yeah, I know damn good and well Bomac sees what you and me see. And it ain't good for Terrence.
What up, champ? Appreciate you. Good morning, fam. Josh Taylor should have moved up a minute ago. Listen, these guys stay at that 40 weight class because they can't go up. Because they know if they go up, their matchmaker's like, yeah, you ain't ready for that. You can't fuck with him. You can't fuck with him. You can't fuck with him. You got to drain. You got to stay down here. And, you know, a lot of times it's not about always getting a competitive edge. It's because you start in a division, and boxing is the slowest moving sport in the world. 90% of the time there ain't shit going on. Like these past couple of weeks for boxing, it's been a struggle to even find things to talk about. And that's the shitty part about being a boxing fan. If boxing is all you do, because I don't play fantasy football. I don't do none of that shit. This is all I do. It's just boxing for me. So when the low times come and the slow times come, it's hard. It's hard to keep talking about dumb shit. Shout out to everybody that goes live. Oh shit, I gotta play this commercial. My bad, I forgot. Shout out to the JBT, everybody in it. You already know what it is. You know, family. Did I delete the commercial? No, got it.
The JBT. Our first item is a new 10th generation iPad with a liquid retina display which shows off beautiful color and has plenty of power for all your handheld computing needs. Great for work, play, or just movies on the go. How much is it to enter, you ask? Just $10. Or you can catch the deal with 3 entries for just $25. It's easy to enter. Just cash app your entries to
You stop bitching.
$JBT Network 1. That's $JBT Network 1. Our second item is a set of Kenichi Bear Bluetooth noise canceling headphones. Great for gaming, movies, or travel. As the second prize in this great raffle, our third item is a Ninja brand air fryer. Great for all your air frying needs. Cooking healthy with the JBT. So send your entries via Cash App to JBT Network 1. That's JBT Network 1. $10 each or 3 for $25. Put raffle on the comment line and you are entered.
JBT Network 1, man. 3 for $25 is probably the way I would go. The prize gets sent out to you pretty fast. You stop bitching and growling at me, dog. You stop it. My dog's over here growling and bitching at me because they want to go for a WALK. But we got to talk some boxing. We got to talk about this T.O. shit. We got to talk about Crawford. We got to talk a little bit about Tank and Buddy, Lamont Roach.
Dude, I had a dog at one time. He was such a dick, bro. He was good, loved the family. But if I had friends over and he didn't like you, he'd walk up and pee on your leg. You know?
Shit.
Just a complete dick.
Or a complete bitch. Yo, you got to hold me down for 2 minutes, all right? I'll be right back. It's driving me crazy.
Hey, McQueen, what's up? Thomas Hill. All right, so who else thinks Tio never fights anybody we want to see him fight?
Gosh darn dogs. No, they're just antsy, man. I'd be pissed too if I couldn't go see the people I gotta go see, go smell some shit, mark some territory. We got a couple guests in the building. Oh no, this thing almost knocked this fucking cord. Hold on, let me pull these guys up. Oh shit, no. What? Man. Yo, Supreme, Thomas Hill, what's happening this morning, boys?
What's up, gang? What's up, everybody?
Good.
Well, my Mickey's Ricky brother.
My man, Will, I am the Cajun brother from another mother. What's good with you?
Relief?
Yo, Thomas, what's the word, bro?
Oh, man, I was first and foremost coming up in here, man, to try to, like you said, it's kind of hard to like get over some of the stuff that inundate these airwaves, especially on YouTube, man. And I mean, some of these people are really good at making sure they drive the narrative. That's why Bill did what he did. His son ain't really been talked about, so he had to do what he had to do to make sure that the son is talked up again. And for all intents and purposes, man, one loss is never supposed to be the demise of a boxer. So I understand where they're coming from with that. T.O. is T.O., man. T.O. just talking just to talk. Hell, I don't believe he believed half the stuff he said, man. You could tell by the nervous energy he had while he was doing that interview, man. He like, energy shows you everything. And unfortunately for him, it's not the E-N-E-R-G-Y. It's the lowercase I-N-N-E-R uppercase G that he lacks. But
you know why I think he called out Crawford?
Because he don't want to fight.
He don't want to fight Boots, bro. That's what it is. I'm telling you. Like,
but he said he would fight Boots. He said he wanted Boots too.
He started calling out Crawford because he knew that Boots was there.
Yeah. No doubt. And Boots is more attainable right now because he's at 47, and that's closer to him than Crawford. And you know Crawford ain't trying to fight him.
Brian Norman, you definitely don't want no smoke with Boots, bro.
Trying to move the
ball. Another thing is if Tio opens his mouth about Boots, he knows damn good and well Boots will hunt him down and make him fight.
And you gotta remember, him and Boots the same age, and like if you look at the amateur background, like a lot of they fights, they was there at the same events, bro. So he know, like, cause I think Boots fought Jermaine Ortiz, he fought Africa, he fought Gary,
Oh yeah,
he fought
all these guys fought. All these guys fought each other.
a couple other dudes that we know now. So T.O. definitely know that Boots had put him down for sure.
Yo, what did you just say not too long ago, Nate?
Huh?
What did you say not too long ago about Brian Norman?
But he wanted to move the fight to Los Angeles. Like, what do you? They had a spot in mind for him, probably.
I think I mean Las Vegas.
Oh, Vegas, whatever. You know, that's a
Same
Vegas
shit.
fight. Same shit. But he wants to move it to LA. Why are you putting all these unwanted? Like, you can't sell no fucking tickets in LA. Nobody even really knows you in LA, bro. You're not Mexican. You're not. It doesn't make no sense.
You don't think so? You don't think that
he wanted it moved.
You don't think that T.O. You don't think that T.O.'s Hollywood though, bro? Like it might be people that recognize him.
He can think he's Hollywood, but
I think T.O. messed up when he started making the racist
Coach
remarks
Tommy.
and stuff like that. Because I remember when he beat Lomachenko, a lot of the fighters was behind T.O. Like Shakur Stevenson, Africa, all of them used to shout him out, bro. And then I don't know what made him start going on those racist rants, bro.
I was behind him. Like, I like T.O. I like T.O.
I'm from the Bronx, bro. I thought T.O. was all right.
Right.
Because it seemed like right after Kambosos kicked his ass, everybody lost respect for him, and he ain't forgot it.
Yeah, well, listen, man, you gotta have skin that's so thick in this game, because you go on this thing, every social media app, everywhere, everybody's talking shit. You gotta have thick skin. If you can't,
I'm not gonna lie, it's disgusting on Twitter. I'll be seeing you D1, you be on niggas' ass, bro. I'll be crying.
Yeah, Twitter's a crazy
like
place,
I'll be like scrolling, and it'll recommend something that you said. It'll be like, let's say for example, Shakur Stevenson say something. You want to be on the Shakur post like, man, you a bitch. Stop playing around to get in the ring. I'm like, yo, what is wrong with D1, bro? Like,
D1 don't play around.
I'll be crying like, yo, D1's a funny dude.
Tommy's in the building. What's up, Coach Tommy? But about to have a hurricane and shit.
Yeah,
that's Tommy that was trolling?
Yeah, no, Tommy. Yeah, Tommy was.
Yeah, that's my good brother, Tommy.
He gotta be trolling.
Thomas Moore. My God.
Listen, I'm the only one from Brooklyn here, man. Like T.O., man. So I had to represent for T.O., man.
He's not even really from Brooklyn, bro.
Where is
he not? He came out the house somewhere else, so it don't count.
Yeah, like he didn't go to elementary. He didn't go to like middle school.
No, I thought he was raised.
He was here till like 4 and moved to Florida.
He was born there.
Michael Jordan was born in Brooklyn, bro. We can't really claim him. We do still, but we can't really.
What you mean? He was born there, dog.
Now he was born there, but he didn't touch the soil here.
That's not a stomping ground, but he was born there, dog.
I claim him. I'm from the Bronx, and I claim Jordan. So you know.
Hey, what my man say? He was steady birthing them. Brooklyn be birthing them, dog.
He said Brooklyn be taking it, bro. That's Brooklyn reputation.
The Charlos were born in Louisiana. I stuck all kinds of claim on theirs.
Yeah, man.
I ain't gonna lie.
You gotta go to public school.
It's sad what happened to Charlo, man.
Hey Nate, do me a favor, bro. Why don't you switch you and Will, put Will where you are and put you in the middle.
I don't know how to do that, dog.
There you go.
Just touch it. I didn't know.
Because I mean, let me get on the screen too, so we can have some people on the
screen. That Charlo versus Derevyanchenko
fight. You don't
have
to be on camera, bro. You don't have to be on camera. You're all good.
That was
prime time. Because I wouldn't want to break the protocol.
What were you saying, Big Supreme?
I said when I rewatched Charlo versus Derevyanchenko, I'm like, damn, he was a beast, bro.
Charlo was, bro. Look, at one point, I had Charlo as my #1 pound for pound, bro. Just because when he did look like he might have took a loss, he went back and got it in blood, bro. That dude went back and knocked the dude out. Charlo was the man.
But
he should have never took that freaking Canelo fight, bro.
What Remo
not that Charlo, the other one, Brody.
Oh, Big Charlo.
Yeah, Big Charlo. When he did the Derevyanchenko, I don't think nobody beat Derevyanchenko like that.
Hey, no, that's real talk right there, man. I'm sorry, Tommy. Tommy know this too. Tommy from New York as well, man. You know, If you don't know the local corner store dude that makes turkey sandwiches, you're not from the town, baby boy. You're
Yeah,
not
that's
from the town.
Remo.
I
That's
heard
That too,
somebody
Remo.
but
else
we
say
could
that.
go more in depth. You know what I mean? Like Tommy been to jail and all that, so he know where I'm going. If you ain't jump off the porch, then you can't really
Yeah, no
claim
doubt.
the area. You know what I mean? Like if
Yeah,
nobody
you really.
knows you, like where's T.O.? Like he give me like 6ix9ine vibes though. I ain't gonna lie.
For real. Like if you're
His
from New
father from
York,
Flatbush?
you're from the same New York he's from.
He
Straight
gotta
up.
be. Like they
Gotta
they
be.
him and his pops is trolls to the core, bro.
But
Yes, sir.
going back to the Charlo, man, that's actually good talk right there, man. I think a lot of it has to do with they mental capacity. I mean, not capacity, but
Well,
the
that,
fragility of their mind state, bro. Like, oh, go ahead.
that woman fucked Big Charlo up. Let's face it. I knew
Yeah,
it
Yeah,
the
back
she
woman
did.
for sure.
4 fights ago. I was like, what the hell is wrong with him? And I was like, this is not the same dude. Then he comes out the next fight and lays another egg. He won, but he laid an egg. And I'm like, no, bro,
Yeah,
something's wrong. Then the
he
shit
wasn't
comes
there.
out about him and his old lady. He gets
Yo,
arrested, all that shit. She claims
I
that he
think
beat
it's
on her and blah, 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 blah. He beat
I
up her
think Big
cousin or
Charlo
some
just was
kind of
partying
shit.
too much, man.
yo,
yo,
Will.
I
I
don't
think
mean to
it's deeper
switch the
though. I think it
topic
go
on
back
all
to
y'all.
upbringing, bro. Like both of them are kind of unstable, bro. Both of them are,
I ain't
and
gonna
Yeah.
them
lie.
Mickey
I ain't
figures
gonna lie,
don't even
Thomas. I
like one
disagree with
another.
that one, bro.
But believe it or not, that's how twins are, bro. I knew two
Yeah,
twins
they got
I
right
ESP.
think
My
I
dad
think
now.
was a
Jamel
twin.
I think
One of them's
Jamel is
in
the more
prison.
mentally stronger one.
Who,
I
the
know
little
two
one?
twins right now.
Yeah.
One of them's in prison. This dude will kill you in a heartbeat. The other guy's nice as could be, wouldn't fight a fly, you know? And they're both nutty as a fruitcake.
Yo,
I think
I
it's
got
twins.
I'm gonna
something
give you an
that
example, right?
go ahead.
Hold on, my phone,
No, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, Supreme. What was you gonna give us example? Give us the example, my boy. Shout out to
Um
Matthew Bishop, the $5 cash app. My bad, that shit came over. You a fucking real one, Matthew.
Oh
when
yeah,
we
Appreciate
look at
you, dog.
Belanga, right?
Scroll Williams cash up down there too.
He don't have one, bro.
Oh my
He
bad, my
gets half
bad.
of everything that comes to this phone. He already knows it.
Okay, my bad, my bad.
Yeah,
When we look
it's
at
all
like
good.
Belanga versus Canelo, everybody gave Belanga credit for surviving the 12, bro. Mind you, he came in the ring 195 pounds. This dude's throwing parades in Puerto Rico. He got the little motorcade with the motorcycles. Like I'm like, yo, I never seen somebody celebrate getting beat up for 12 rounds, bro.
It's fucking crazy.
Then
What are you
when we
doing?
look at
Are
the
you gonna
Charlo
get
fight,
back in the gym?
it
The
looked the same.
fuck?
It looked like the same fight, bro.
Yeah,
Like I
same
don't get
How
fight.
much
why
money you
Jamel
think
got so
Berlanga
much
cleared
flack
off that
for
fight?
how he fought.
Yo, for real.
How much
Matthew
money y'all
Bishop,
think Berlanga
shout out
cleared
to
off
you,
that
bro.
fight? Because that's reason to celebrate.
Probably like 10
Appreciate my
mil.
boy. Thank you, dog.
I think he
No,
got like 10 mil.
that's definitely big
Everybody
reason to
expected
start
Mel to go in
celebrate.
there and just go balls to the wall, plays, and get knocked out. That's what they wanted from it. But Mel, being the smart guy, he was like, you know what? If I can't hurt this dude, I'm going to survive. And that's exactly what he did. By about the third and fourth round, Mel figured out he couldn't hurt Canelo. He was, from that point on, he didn't want to get knocked out, and I don't blame him.
Me
Yeah,
neither. And my thing is he's the smallest. Like he didn't rehydrate to 190 pounds like Belanga, bro. And the
no, he
fact
Well,
that he
didn't.
didn't get knocked out, moving up 2 weight classes, I don't know why he looks bad in that fight. Doesn't that look bad on Canelo?
Berlanga's
well,
206 in
let me
that
say
bitch.
this about Canelo. I think Canelo likes to play with his food now. He don't really go out there looking for a knockout, dog. He just go out there and look to win. You know what I'm
I,
saying?
I
I
agree
don't
with
think
that.
it's a combination.
I
I
noticed
don't.
I
I
noticed
think
about
he's trying to
Canelo,
knock
man, is
you out.
that Canelo will let you make a silent agreement, as Teddy Atlas likes to say.
That's a
If
fact.
you
Exactly.
ain't really trying to hurt Canelo, he'll be fine to just have a 12-round sparring match with you. That's how he gets down now. We've seen it
Real
over and over.
I think so. I agree with that.
Matthew,
Like the
real
Canelo
recognized
comes
real,
in, he
homie.
feels the energy. He's like, I don't really got to do too much. This
Shout
dude
out
is
to you,
scared.
Matt. Appreciate you. Real shit, man. Real recognize real every time, no matter if we're on an app here, talking shit on Twitter. It's crazy to me. Also get a
Low
lot of
key, I
fans
think he
though.
could beat Benavidez, but it's
Who?
the power, bro.
Canelo,
Canelo,
I
the power, like he gotta do. I think he could beat Benavidez. I ain't
I
gonna lie.
got him beating Benavidez, bro. I don't
I
think
think he'll
Benavidez
beat
is decent.
Benavidez, no doubt.
You
I
said
think
It's
what?
one
Canelo
reason
beats him.
why I think
Oh
he
yeah,
don't
I
get.
know. We always talk about that D1. I know you got it as well too, man. It's just like to me, I don't understand the hesitation for making a fight other than to make it bigger. Like the more that, and this all depends upon him avoiding Bivol and Better Biev, man, because I don't know if Benavidez really understands what he's getting in the ring with those two, man. I don't think he's productive enough to get them out of there, man.
I don't think he's ready for neither of them.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think Benavidez will give Canelo a great fight, but
yeah,
he ain't got no punching power like that. He stops guys. He stopped Boo Boo Andre.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's not punching like that.
But Boo Boo shaved a shit ton of weight, and that's why he got what he got. That weight shaving, after a while, you're in your later 30s, early 30s, and you're shaving like that, shit's not going to go well. Yo, I wanted to show you guys this. We're going to change the conversation to this. You guys see Bill Haney?
Took him under the wing to put him in the places that he needs to be great. So this is the nigga that he respects in the way that Devin will respect you, because this the nigga that gave him.
Oh man, this dude Bill Haney's back, bro.
With a nigga, and you go with feelings like a nigga like AB, and you start talking about Tank. Like, see, they don't feel like that. They feel like
they don't want to talk about what he
did
wrong
like
in the fight.
And they dish it out
But nobody wants to forget about it, like doing jail bill.
And I'm saying, with you, when you come into this, right, and whatever kind of business, whether it's music or whatever, and you got your son, you come into it the same way. Eye level, like I look at you. You don't put somebody no higher, no lower. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I'm serving energy back. And what I said was, we've been on AB. We was on Robert Eastern, respectfully, and AB. Our shit go back to AB way then, saying that about Devin, oh little nigga, to us getting the belts and us getting the money, and then we barking back at him because of the opportunity that we said give us. You gave Blair. No, you gave Blair the opportunity that we had, that we could have did shit when you know what I mean, when we needed it. Right? And we could have did it. This I told him. I said, bro. You asking Floyd for that same opportunity, bro. Give it to Dev, bro. You know what I'm saying? Give him an opportunity. Can you imagine, bro, if Dev got Adrian Broner's name on the joint resume? On the resume. So it came a time where behind the scenes we was always talking about it, and then he took his side publicly, as he should. You know what I mean? He rolled for y'all section. He rolled for Tank, and he rolled I ain't got no problem with that. That's how the shit goes. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I would say is, man, when we bark back, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, let's go. I just wish you could took a different route. Sometimes you be feeding to too much, man. You got him in too much.
You can hear this, right?
Y'all was just undefeated. You talking about 147, and we still talking about Jerron, and it's when he was undefeated. You ain't never heard.
We're not undefeated, bro.
Let me call it a blemish, because we all saw what happened that night.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all should look up Shakram Giasov. That's the only dude that could beat at 147.
Yeah, I know who Giasov is.
Did he fight hard? He fought his heart out. He showed me that he had more than I thought he had. So at the end of the day, a nigga like me, I was proud of your son, but I was mad at you. I was mad at you, but I was proud of your son. Okay, can I ask you? Because he tried to back that
Bill
shit up.
is a used car salesman.
Yeah, but you know what? You just like everybody talking about, I saw it. Like, you can't stop remembering it. Huh? I bet it on, I ain't gonna lie, I was going for your son, but I bet it on Ryan Garcia on a knockout.
Me too. I bet it decision, Ryan.
But listen, I did.
Anybody ever listen?
That's why I'm glad you lost. Real close. Let me ask you this. You almost got him out of there. You know he did. Come on, man. Hey,
should have stopped that fight.
Okay, can I ask you this, King?
Should have stopped that shit.
And I'm a fan of Bill on the low. Have you ever been away? Like yeah, I've been to prison. Huh? Yeah, I've been to prison. Took care of my kids from prison, all that shit you be talking about. Let me ask you this, King. Let me ask you this, King. Are you trying to remember that shit? Hell no. Okay. Hey, what you think I'm trying to do? Nigga, anything that happens that don't be right, you come up on here with this shit, and be in the hood, nigga. What about this? What about that? Would just be like me saying to you some more square shit like that, right? Listen, probation is over when we got away, young. Now, listen, the case was dismissed. Niggas still talking about you got busted. Yeah, I remember when they kicked in the door. I remember when they did all that to you. Remember? Yeah, nigga, what about when I got back? What about when I got back? But what about when they re-indict you? You can't talk to me. What about if you get re-indicted? What about if the state dropped it in the
Yeah, that's a fact, though.
I'm just saying, you see that? You talking about
what about the feds pick the case up?
Now, like, did you see the This keeps going, but
What if
I'm
that happened?
gonna
Why
let
would
it
you
play
say what if? I'm not gonna say what if that happened.
I mean,
So you want me to say?
know that's what it come with.
So I'm just saying. So I'm
out.
supposed to say, well, what if
My bad.
that happened to you? That's not no street shit.
I ain't
I
saying
don't
what
wish that shit on you.
happened to you.
I wish that shit on you. That shit. Listen,
Ryan Garcia just had another interview. They're saying to like BF and the people that push Devin. I specifically remember him saying the reason we're going through with this lawsuit is because Ryan won't give us the rematch. Well, I just seen an interview today with Ryan's on what the fuck is it called? Hold up. I'm about to pull it up.
I ain't gonna lie. I know everybody get on my helmet when I say that I think Ryan was cheating. I'm just gonna say one thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of another fight when a dude popped dirty
No,
and
you're right.
they got on the dude's ass for not defending a hook or not defending a jab. I just think I've never seen it before.
Bro, you read my mind because I was gonna say I never seen a tainted win this celebrated.
I've never
But
seen it, bro. And I
I
ain't gonna lie, I
get it.
don't even like Haney. I'll be mad that I be having to defend this kid sometimes. Like, yo, bro, like I don't even like this kid, bro.
All right. Well, this is what Ryan had to say to that.
Evan Haney wants that fade again. We already beat his ass one time. Do it again. If we do it twice, no debating anymore. I beat his ass or something. Think that 3 pounds mattered? Shit, does 3 pounds matter to you when you pick it up? There you go. And anyways, that's the weighing date. The day of the fight, a pound heavier than me, so there's no excuse. He also said $1.5 million because I miss weight. Once you take the money, Evan Haney wants that.
He wants to smoke again. And listen, I think the reason he's getting defended and all that, they're fighting the wrong fight. I'd be more mad about the 3 pounds than anything. That's the only reason I'm calling him a cheater. I know what the Ostarine did. Nothing. He took it during a weight cut. The test tells you the time. I don't even want to get into that.
I'm gonna be cool today. I don't
I don't even want
I'm
to.
gonna be cool.
Anybody see Rick
I just
Glaze's
want
interview?
Rick Glazer? No.
Yeah, we just
Nah, I
did an
can't
interview
stand
with
Rick Glazer, man.
what's that dude, Coach Malachi?
Oh yeah, I did see a little bit of it.
What he was saying?
Dude, he said the same damn thing Big Head Bradley said.
Mm.
Quit being a pussy and get back in the freaking ring and get your get back.
But
That's all I want, bro.
we say we want to see cheaters held accountable. Maybe if Ryan got to pay through his pockets and they set that example, it'll start setting a trend for other dudes who've been juicing or want to juice. Like,
Yeah,
why is it different with Haney?
I can't call him a
But
juicer.
that's it. Ryan
I don't
did
think
pay
he's
out
a
of his
cheater like
pockets. They
that.
took his purse.
He didn't take
They
that
did?
shit with
Oh,
malicious intent, bro.
Now, see, that's this is
No
my
way.
thing, right?
I
No
think
way.
When I
Oh shit!
defend
Hold up.
Haney,
Let me say what's up. Yo, Marquis, appreciate you. AMC,
Okay.
FSG, gang. You know what time it is, homie. And Hunter on the hunt. What's up? Appreciate you, dog.
I think Egypt, baby boy.
when I
My
defend
God,
Haney, it come with
Marquis.
limitations. You get what I'm saying? Because the battery part of the lawsuit, I don't know why he put that in there. But what I would say is, to my understanding, the New York State Athletic Commission took Ryan's purse, and they gave it to Golden Boy. When they gave it to Golden Boy, they didn't give Haney the percentage they were supposed to give
That's
him. You know
fucked
what
up.
I'm saying?
That's fucked up. They
So
should. Golden
that
Boy shouldn't get no percentage. None.
that's what I'm
Not a
saying. You feel me?
single penny of it. It should all go to Devin.
That
And
part
that's.
I agree with
That's
Bill
the
on,
only
which
part
is
I feel
rare
like
because
he
I
put
don't
the
agree with
lawsuit.
Bill on nothing.
But
I don't
the
agree with
battery
Bill.
and all the other shit is like, that's crazy to me, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
that
not
shit
that's
is
sorry.
crazy
bullshit.
because we're from the streets and that kind of shit. Like, especially when your dad's Bill Haney talking all that shit all the time. Lakello said something sweet. I
Yeah,
think
big
it's
kid
because
on the
Devin
street.
and his team talk so much shit about being the best in the face of boxing that people dislike him.
Yeah,
They hate him.
yeah,
I'm
that's
going
a
to say
fact.
that.
They
Then
also
all
said,
the
man,
experts
Look
on
about Key calling
Ostarine.
me Supreme Hacker, man.
hold on.
Supreme Hacker, bro. Cut that shit.
That's
Hey,
crazy.
Nate. Hey, can you turn your mic up some though? Is there a way you can turn your mic up some?
Who, me?
Yeah. Can
You
you turn
guys'
it up a
mics
little?
are fucking way too loud. Your mic is like, every time you talk, it hurts my ears. I can't turn it up none, bro. If I keep turning it up, it'll make yours louder. And yours is
What I
already
would say is
super
this,
loud.
right?
You can't hear me? Can you hear me?
Sometimes,
I hear you.
yeah, I think
Okay, hold
sometimes
up. Let me
it's
ask
not
the
like
chat.
fade out.
Can you hear me in the chat? Am I low to y'all? Because if I am, it's this thing and I'll fix it. I just want to know. But you guys all sound extremely fucking loud to me. I think it's StreamYard, to be honest. I don't know, but every time you talk, Tommy, or you talk, Thomas Hill, it hurts. It hurts. It could be these cheap as well. It's gonna be. You know what I mean?
My bad.
Y'all can hear me in the chat. Yeah, nobody's saying shit.
I think everybody
That's
can
my
hear you, bro.
guy, Hacker Supreme.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm nothing like Hacker. That's crazy.
No.
Yo, Hacker's the word. I just was on Hacker's ass yesterday. I'm like, yo, bro, you gotta stop, bro.
Fucking dude is shot out.
Yes, he's shot for sure.
It's the curse of being a fucking contrarian. Like somebody got a good argument, you want to be on the low side of the argument just for argument's sake. Like
that's basically what it is.
It's weird shit to me.
I do that shit
sometimes.
And the thing with the Osterine, bro, like I said, I'm not an expert, man, but I look at like I said, Lucas Brown, Lucian Butte, Amir Khan, like these dudes was using Osterine. Even the dude in the NFL that got popped like 18 months ago, like they gotta be getting some kind of benefit, bro. But
they're using Osterine. No, it's because dude, Osterine
controversy.
Listen, guys, Osterine, they USADA anti-doping place, they gave out a warning to all athletes everywhere. You got to get your supplements tested because they're getting false readings and terrible. Somebody's got an echo. I'm fucking, this thing's pissing me off.
Yeah, it's definitely an echo.
Let me see if it's me. Hold on.
I don't know who it is, why it is, but there it's
Ain't echoing now. Well, we just turned the mic off.
Well, you motherfuckers got these Dollar General headphones in this motherfucker. Hey.
Big Supreme, it sounds like you, bro. Try going out and coming back in.
Nah, I muted myself.
Yeah, you good. But the anti-doping USADA, they gave a warning to all athletes: test your supplements. And this is the real reason Ryan is suspended right now. It's not for the Osterine positive. It's for having a dirty test, for popping hot. You need such high levels of Osterine for it to start working that they know that shit didn't help him. The science says it. We already had this conversation, but that's why he's suspended. The positive testing, and that shit could have came from tons of different things. They found it in the weight cutting supplement that Ryan gave to Vada. He did his due diligence.
Came from Scooter.
Guys, let me ask you guys the question, because I did this.
Or should I say frequent flyer?
Matter of fact, Thomas was on the panel. Matter of fact, you the perfect person to be here. Let me ask y'all a question, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all think Conor Ben is a cheater?
Yeah, but it's a different type of steroid.
No, I'm asking though. I'm leading
do
somewhere.
I think he's a cheater? Absolutely. Do you think because of the physical, I could see his body go through the change.
Do you think that Alberto Puelo's a cheater?
No. He got caught with something, a stupid diuretic that it's not performance enhancer. People just listen to what YouTube stations and channels say. Puelo is not a cheater. Nope.
All right, so look, this is my thing, right? Mm-hmm. Puelo and Conor Ben both got caught for clomiphene. They got caught for the same thing.
Levels. You got it. The levels of what they got.
No, I get that, but what I'm saying is they both popped for a female fertility drug. It's not even a SARM. It's not a steroid. It's not an androgen. So I just felt like in boxing's like this weird double standard, bro. Like you look at Louis Neri, right? Louis Neri, he popped hot. He still got a chance to fight that night. He still retained his title. You look at Oscar Valdez, he still had the title. You look at Canelo, they raised the levels for Computer Raw. Like I'm trying to figure out how we hold certain people accountable, and then certain people they just scared away. It's just weird, bro. Like I feel like there's no uniform thing where you say, you know what, there's no cheating. Like Baumgartner is the only person I feel like should get the benefit of the doubt because she looks like how she look. You know what I'm saying? Baumgartner fire and all that. So I ain't gonna hold that against her.
Baumgartner hot, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't even care though. I don't even care.
Dude, she in that freaking bathing suit, bro. Oh
man,
my
you seen that at the weigh-in? I say,
oh my lord, bro.
She can take whatever the fuck.
I said, I believe her. She's not a cheater. Why would she do that?
Ant's right.
Oh my lord.
It's
Yeah,
the
I seen
dollars.
that the weigh-in. I said, damn.
It's how much money does that fighter that popped hot bring in? Like,
I
how
ain't gonna
much
lie,
is he
bro. I got
liked?
hungry immediately.
Lewis Neri don't bring in no
Yo,
money, man. What money Lewis Neri bring in?
no, I'm just saying it. Fans and promoters, it goes upon which guy, popularity, and how much money they bring in. The promoters will go out their way to cover up some shit and make it look like the guy wasn't really cheating. It's all about the dollars, bro. Alicia Baumgartner's one of the largest female fighters we
Now
have in the
she's
sport
fire
today.
though. Like, I'm
She is
sure the promoters was like, yo, look,
super
we
hot.
gonna make that disappear
Shout
for
out
you.
to you, Bomb. Shout out to you.
I
We
mean,
appreciate you.
Tommy, what
Real
was you
shit.
going for what you was about to say, bro?
Say it again, Thomas.
I was asking Tommy where he was going, what he was about to say, because he was about to say something about how people who celebrate the win, they celebrating the win of a painted victory. He's never seen that.
Yeah. Go ahead, Tommy. That was a good point.
I
Yeah.
was gonna make another point, but I'm gonna click on that too. On that one, on one hand, I get it why Devin is hated, right? He's hated a lot because Bill Haney wants to make him out to be the villain. That's basically what Bill Haney been doing. So you're going to generate some hate. You can't cry about it when you're asking for it. I get that. On the other hand, you got Ryan Garcia. That it's not even the fact of a dude making a racist comment. It's like you could hear the hatred in that dude. How do we hate Devin more than Ryan to celebrate a tainted win over the dude after that? Like I don't understand that.
Yeah, it definitely gets me. Yo, shout out to Hunter on the Hunt with the $10 cash app. A motherfucking real one. Every time he comes in here, he hits us off. I appreciate you, dog. Real shit.
Well, bro, the way I look at it, I'm always gonna say, okay, Ryan's responsible for what went into his body.
Mm-hmm.
That he should have got the suspension. That he should have lost his purse on because that's his responsibility. But if you're gonna sit there and tell me that the only reason Devin lost was because of Ostrin, no, bro,
I ain't gonna
no,
say that.
No,
no,
it's
I
the
wouldn't say
no,
that.
combination of the
no.
two.
Facts. Like, that's why
No,
I can't say that.
No, I agree
he
with
could
it.
have been on
I think it's the
Oscarina. Devin would
combination
have
of the
still
two.
lost that fight. Like there was no way Devin was going to win that fight. I get that part. I understand it. But the point I got a
Damn.
2 points I'm gonna make with that Oscarina, man. It might have been so low that it didn't help his performance, but we don't know how high his levels were at some point because people cycle on and off that. They could have been catching him at the end of the cycle when it's
That's
less in
that.
the
All
system.
right. See.
And another point I'm gonna make about that is, even though it didn't help his performance, Ostarine is known to help you keep muscle while you lose fat. Had he had he been losing the weight without the Ostarine, he might not have had the same strength. Maybe he did, maybe he wouldn't. I don't know. But here's what I do know. If he was running around and drinking the way he said he was, and the lowest he could go is 143. Without the Ostarine, he don't make 143. There was no fight to be had.
Maybe not. Maybe not. And what you say is a great point.
Yeah, because wasn't he like
I want
14 pounds overweight just days before?
to.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, 14 pounds, bro. He had to lose. So it comes down to the day before, and who does he call? Which I still can't believe that dumbass did it. He calls freaking Zab. And then Zab sets him up with one of his guys.
I don't know if he
What
called
part of
Zab.
Ryan's brain did not work and say, hey, wait a minute, I'm calling Devin's godfather for help?
Who said that, though? I never heard that. I never heard that he called Zab for it. I heard you say it.
Yeah.
I heard Zab talk about it on an interview on Mill City.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mill City, but that's the only time I
Zab
heard
was
it.
the
I
one
didn't
who
know he called
recommended
him.
Scooter.
Shit, man, it's a weird fucking thing, man. I don't put it
That's the
past the
part that I'm
Haneys.
thrown for, because that's why I think the whole thing was a goddamn setup.
I know. You
Hey,
say it shit all the
Uh,
time. But listen, I think this is a weird fucking situation. I put Ryan in the cheater category, but I know the Ostarine didn't help. That's not the reason Devin Haney lost the fight, and that's what I think. Us Tank fans and versus the Devin Haney fans. It's getting out of control. The Devin Haney fans are the ones bashing the Tank and Lamont fight. And I think that's what it really is. I think people are protecting Ryan and going to bat for Ryan because they're Tank fans. And nobody
like
likes
that
Bill
point.
Haney. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like that point.
I think that's what it is. I think it's a civil war going on between two
I agree
fan
with
bases.
that 100%, bro.
I think it's multi-layered, bro. I think it's a great deal of what you just said. I think it's also the fact that they were smug and confident, overconfident to a point where they call him a man a C-level fighter. And we know to make you freaking not a C-level. C-level fighters don't get in there and knock damn near everybody out that they're fighting.
That's a fact.
Fighter. Shout out to All Things. Appreciate you, champ. Thanks.
And it's crazy
You know,
because
another thing that comes out funny in this, right? Okay, so Ryan gets the supplements from Scooter. How the hell does Devin's little brother figure out that he's gonna pop 30 days before?
That's why you.
That I was
Tell me this shit ain't. Bro, I'm telling you, something is dirty in the state of Denmark,
this shit
bro.
is weird. But my thing is too, even when we was doing the prediction on Upper Channel, I kept telling Key, like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I think Ryan gonna knock him out. She like, nah, you bugging. Ryan he can't do it. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, that dude fast, he got power, he's explosive, and like I always say, like that left with Haney for some reason, I don't know, bro. Like the same thing with JoJo, Lomachenko, Linares, like I don't know what it is with him and them left hooks, bro.
You have
And
to
I'm
watch
like,
his YouTube coming up, dude. That's all he's got, a natural left hook. It's fucking crazy.
Exactly. And Haney for some reason gets caught with all left hooks, bro.
Yeah, they're calling him a C-level fighter. That's absolute bizarre. Ryan is one of the most talented fighters we have today. Whether you don't like him, what reasons you don't like him for, I'm talking strictly fucking boxing. His feet are sneaky good. That left hook, his straight right, is something to deal with, bro. These guys know what time it is. The fighters know what time it is. It's just a fucking narrative out here to try to make Ryan look bad because he was fighting Tank. So Bill Haney says one thing on fucking YouTube, and his goofy ass fan base, which by the way, they're not real boxing fans. They're just social media fucking weirdos that like to type about boxing because they don't support the fights. They ain't never been to a fight. They're not real boxing fans. They're just helping push a narrative with the other hashtag out there, talking mad shit, pushing false agendas, bullshit. Ryan can fight his motherfucking ass off. You do not become a 12-time national champion in the country where there's just no way you'd get to that. The best fighters in the world are at and around Ryan's age. He had to fight all these fucking guys to win national championships. You don't do that by accident. And you don't do that by being an Instagram fighter. That kid can fight, bro. He switches his punches up, changes the speed on them joints, plays with your lead hand to get you to bite for the hook. He's a good, crafty little fighter, man. People need to stop hating on that kid and give him a little bit of props at least. I mean, he's a cheater. He got caught with dirty
I had him
urine.
back. I backed him to knock Haney out. I ain't gonna lie.
I know you did. Oh shit,
the coolest cutter in camp.
The Ryan fight separated Tank talking a whole. Yeah, it did, bro. Like Tank nullified him. Tank got hit with that left hook twice. It wasn't as polarizing as most of his left hooks, and he got hit with a straight right in the fifth when he was on the ropes. Like Ryan got to him a little bit, and
Tank got a chin though. That's the difference.
Yeah, yep. One thing that Ryan did that none of these other guys did is go get the A side. Went and got whatever you got. I want to fight. That's how you get a fight with the top draw in the sport. Exactly what that young man did. How he did it. I'm not saying you should agree to anything that you don't want to agree to, but you at least got to try to do what he did. You got to go to where Tank's at. Tank ain't leaving no weight classes to come to you. What? No top draw in the sport is leaving where they're at, so you can be appeased, so you can be more.
That's another thing with Tank too. Like they want Tank to do, because I ain't gonna lie. Like there's certain things I agree with and I disagree. Like for example, right? When I see people say, well, anyway needs to move up because there's no fights at 122, but then if you say Tank should go to 140, everybody has a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But the only thing I don't agree with, like, if you want an anyway fight, you gotta go to Japan. If you want to fight Canelo, you gotta come to 168. But when it's
Yeah.
Tank gotta like go to 140, go to 147.
Go over here, do this for
Yeah, I
him.
don't agree with that at all, bro.
Send a contract to who? What? You don't send contracts. You're just not on your email fucking sending contracts to other fighters that don't go like that. We gotta agree to terms. We gotta lay this shit out. Our teams talk, and then a contract is sent. It's probably during the week of the fight. As long as we got verbal agreements and you sign somewhere to terms, and it's that, then a contract gets sent. Never before then. We're not just out here emailing motherfuckers. Go ahead, Tom.
Nah, I was just going to say, man, like, what do you guys at 35? Well, how many fights do you guys really see for Tank at 35?
I ain't gonna lie. I don't
I
think he's
seen him
gonna get
having as
none of
many
those
fights
fights,
as he
bro.
wanted, 135. This is Tank third weight division, damn near 30 years old, and you see him in press conferences drinking water, days before the fight. He ain't got no problem making 35. I hope he never moves up.
No.
I hope he just cleans that
The
division out.
thing is with me, I don't think he's gonna get none of them fights, bro. My personal opinion, I think Turkey and them behind the scenes is blocking a lot of those fights, bro.
Yeah, but he's the savior of boxing, though. Let these goofies tell it.
Well,
As far as Monster goes, as long as Monster keeps moving up and winning, Tank will move down to 130 and fight him. Watch what I'm telling you. And it will be the biggest fight in boxing when it happens.
One of the biggest fights ever.
Yep.
I think they're gonna fight honestly.
Yeah, I
believe that'll be Tank's last fight.
They about the same age. I think Monster older than Tank.
Nah, Monster's 31 to 32.
Yeah, he's older than Tank. I think they both
would
meet each other at the end.
Yeah. Let me ask y'all something. How many of y'all think that the fact that Devin couldn't get out of the way of that left hook could be from the sparring wars? Because when fighters been beat on, get knocked out in sparring and all that crap, their reaction time slows, all that shit. Could that be why Devin couldn't get out of the way of the left hook?
I agree and disagree, but I will say this, right? I noticed over the years, he ain't even stuttering a lot. So I think them sparring wars are starting to get to him. That's what I think.
But he does. He fights smaller guys in sparring too. He's
been in a lot of wars.
Guys.
Did you hear about Haney?
Yeah, I know. Matches? I know. Them wars definitely fuck your reaction time up. Getting hit in the head repeatedly, whether you got sparring gear on or not, it fucks you up. Whether you did it in a football helmet, wherever you got hit in the head, your reaction time slow. Like, I just don't know how the fuck you've been fighting this guy from the amateurs and you get beat by an active lead hand just playing with you and jabbing and looping around. Like,
I think Haney was so tentative because he knew that that left hook was powerful, bro.
Yeah,
so
and then you're worried about the left.
He couldn't do nothing, bro. That's what I really think, bro. Like,
worried about a hook, then a straight right comes in, and Ryan is punching. Like, people don't want to give him this credit. They want to think it's this left hook. He'll hit you with a right and knock you out. He just chooses, and his speed and timing is impeccable with that left. That's why he gets everybody with the left. But them right straights that were coming in the Devin fight were knocking him senseless. The one good left hook he hit, not the one where his days, he hit him with another good left hook. Ryan came over the top with a right hand and busted his head. He went down, almost went down. Was like, what the fuck was that? His face looked like. Ryan punching for real.
Now Ryan definitely
drying. Listen, this is the real McCoy right here. I think Haney drying himself out ain't helping. I know drying himself ain't helping. He probably should have been at 47 2 years ago. 3
facts, big facts.
Another thing too, to back Will's point, right? Because the IOC, they removed headgear from amateur boxing. I don't know if y'all noticed because they did a study, and they were saying something about the headgear causing like a false sense of confidence when you fighting and when you sparring. Like, you feel like you can't get hurt, so people go a little harder than they should. You look at like a James Toney, you look at a Terry Norris. The sparring wars is what really killed their careers, really, for real.
Yeah, bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you on that point, bro, and I want to also. Oh, go ahead.
No, you're good.
Go ahead, because Hunter did say something that was good. I was gonna bring it back to that too.
I want to see Frank
What he
and
said?
Dev. Me too. At
I want to see Frank and Tio.
He said he
I want
wanted
to
to
see
see
Frank
Frank
and
and Ted.
anybody.
I
Yeah,
want
After
to
the
see
because
tank
Frank
Frank
fight,
and
going to
Ted
that's
fight
140.
because I think that right there would
that
dispel a
tank
lot
was
of.
different.
See, the thing about Tank is like Tank is a truly special fighter. People think like we meet ride him or we fanboy him, but man, like there are just certain people when you look at them and you see what they do. Now, I will say one thing: when it comes to reach should be measured going vertically, not horizontally, because some people got the smaller fingers, smaller hands, and they also got smaller widths between their chests than other fighters do. So that also, adds to the
The
measurement.
reach. Yeah,
Yeah,
to the
if you go
measurement.
straight forward though, it's a true measurement because the opponent more times than not is in front of you, not off to the side of you. So with that being the case, like he got a longer reach than most people really see in the ring because he's so small. He don't look like he can touch you, and he also does a very effective job with spatially closing the distance, man, subtly. So but they don't believe he's that skilled. But there's people that he's fighting, with the exception of Rody. I will say, with the exception of Rody,
Rody
have been
was a
much
mandatory.
better than people expect. So I would love for Devin to fight Frank. I don't think that's a easy fight for Devin.
I
I
don't think
think
he'll take that fight, honestly.
I think Frank wins that fight. I don't think Devin wins that fight. I think
that's
Devin is
that's what, that's what Big Supreme was saying. And see, it comes a point. There's going to be somebody he's going to have
Jimmy.
to set. Honestly, the fight he should be talking about and speaking on is Ryan. Getting it back with Ryan, like, yo, I got to show you that Ryan not like
I
that.
ain't gonna lie. A lot of people, for some reason, don't like Eddie Hearns, but he was right. He said, "Yo, look, the plan was for him to fight Sandor Martin, and then to unify with Liam Parrow. That should have been his move. I don't know
Yeah.
why he chased Ryan down so hard, bro.
Because of the
Yeah.
money. He
Even in
figured
the
that
ring too.
Is it the money or is the obsession with Tank, bro?
it's
Fucking
both.
weird.
But, but,
And
but,
he's in
but, but he
Paris last
thinking,
week. Both.
people say that the only reason why Tank made that amount of money is because of Ryan. It wasn't because there's so many people who hate Tank so much that wanted to disparage Tank so much that they say Ryan was the bigger draw. That's the reason why they made that money.
Well, they know better, but they know better, but they just choose to say that. I think Ryan is the product of what happens when the general public, aka casuals, know Tank's opponent. When they know who his opponent is, I guarantee he's doing upwards of 700,000-800,000 every single time out. Doesn't matter if that opponent is Shakur, Devin, anybody,
Yeah, that's what I was
monsters.
telling Upper
That's a
because
different territory.
he was saying
Monsters.
that Haney could have been a bigger draw than Tank, and I was like, bro, I don't see that, bro. Like Tank did like 250 with Pitbull, and nobody knows who that man is.
No,
And he
dude.
was a late replacement. So for you to do 250 with somebody that nobody knows for real, imagine you
Yeah.
get a Lomachenko, you get a Shakur, you get a
Loma is a
Teofimo or something
huge
like
fight.
that.
I think Loma's 1.5, 1.7 million buys.
I
I think
think
fans get a fan. Hold on, let me just finish this thought, and then you can go ahead. Fans get a false sense because of all these false reports about how many pay-per-views this fight sold or how many that fight sold. The real numbers that fans can get an idea of how popular and good the fight was is the number checked at the door. The money's collected at the gate. That's the real indicator of how big an event was or is or gonna be. 5 million in DC, 4.9 in Brooklyn, 17 million his last one in Vegas, 25 million with Ryan at the door. Them are the numbers that we know for sure. The pay-per-views are always skewed and fucking false reported on. We got to go by the gate.
Don't let
The
Hacker
gate
hear you
is a
say that.
reflection of everything.
Ricky Williams was good.
Yo, Thomas, go ahead, buddy. You finish your thought. Ricky Williams, salute to you, champ. Appreciate you stopping through. I thought I gave you a wrench last time. I didn't. Dang. I'm with it today.
Rick,
Go ahead, Thomas.
oh no, I was just gonna say I think the gist of what Upper was saying is that like if he would have fought Loma in a rematch, that it would have done a lot more for his reputation, and it would have done bigger than one of the fights that Tank had just recently fought because there was so much built up intrigue with the fact that you got people who rooting against Devin to win. Then you got people who don't even believe he won the first fight. So it would have been much bigger of a draw.
But see, that point, it's a good point. But the reason why I disagree is because you can't compare Loma and Pitbull, bro. Loma was the consensus pound for pound #1 for a couple of years, bro. This is ESPN's golden child. So like he's gonna do
I
numbers
hear what you're
regardless
saying.
with Lomachenko. Pitbull was a complete unknown, and he was a late replacement because Rolly had the situation with the little girl.
Yep,
Like
I know
nobody
who
talks about
Pitbull
that. You
was,
know what I'm
but
saying?
that's because I watch every fight on every card. So I
Nah,
watch
I ain't
Pitbull
talking about none of
sparking
us in
dudes
here
out.
because we
I know.
hardcores.
I
You
know
get what
what
I'm
you
saying?
mean.
We're gonna know who Pitbull. I'm talking about the average person didn't know who Pitbull
Don't
Cruz was.
nobody knew who the fuck that guy was, and
So for you
the
to do
reason it did
250
well.
with Pitbull is like, whoa, like you might really be a draw. You didn't. I think that's why they was like, look, we got something with Tank because if we could do this kind of numbers with Pitbull, imagine when we get a Shakur, a Haney, a Tio, and then when they got Ryan, it exploded and they did 1.5 million because Tank's drawing power. I don't think Haney will ever retain that because one, he's not exciting. He don't knock nobody out, and it's like he don't got a fan friendly style. So I don't see. Like when they compare him to Floyd, it's kind of weird because Floyd was knocking everybody out at one
Super
point.
weird. Super weird. I don't understand that neither. And you know, for Tank to do 250 every time out in today's fucking market of where everybody listen, I
He
can
did 400
get
with
it.
Frank, right?
He did more than that. He did 430 or something in the
That's
US
crazy,
alone.
bro.
Tank is a global superstar. They're ordering his fights in UK, all that. That was just the US market. So we got to add at least 100,000 for the rest of the world on there. So, and that's what I'm saying. That's why we can only go by the gate because we get numbers. We get certain numbers. We get a cat number over here, a bullshit number over there, and half of them are haters. So we can never really know the real pay-per-view numbers until like 5 years later, and then you can Google the pay-per-views of how much they did. You know what I'm saying? Where you can go to a trusted website and see what it is. But
That's
you
why I
get
think
anything on
Turkey
this app?
blocking him behind the scenes.
Ricky Williams, you want to come to the panel, bro?
Yeah, the link's in the chat, dog. I'll gladly have Ricky up here if he's got some time.
Hell yeah. That's my guy there.
You got time, bro? Because we'll definitely bring you
I don't
up.
want to put nobody on the spot, but the link's in the chat. You got a wrench. You can go up and get that.
Don't worry. I'm about
Devin
to
and his camp made it. Yeah, you got it, right? You got the link?
about to put it. Yeah, I'm about to put it right down.
Yo, I always wanted to ask you, how do you always have the link? I can never copy a link from anywhere. What do you do? Go to the actual StreamYard when they share it and
Yeah, when they share it, or if it's in the chat, because if it's in the chat, I can grab it. It's there too. But I usually, when they drop it, I go immediately pop on it. It's sharing, and I pop off.
Give me a minute.
Because I'm not trying to get up there. But if you put it in the chat, I can also grab it from the chat as well too, and just copy.
How do you do that?
So I hold on to the I'm up here. I hold on to what you put, and then I go onto it, and it'll light up blue, and then I just hit copy. But if I'm in the chat, then I gotta go into it, and then I go up to the three dots, and I hit it, and then I go to share, and then I grab it, and then I go. It'll tell you how you want to share it, and I just put copy link, and then I come back out of it.
Tommy, you want to say something? I seen your icon kind of bubble.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say I just got a totally different question. What do
Let's hear
y'all
it.
think should be the next fight for David Morrell?
Man, David Benavidez is my vote, but you know that shit gaining traction all over Twitter too. Like, and David Benavidez came out and said it was Cat Buddy that's fighting David Benavidez. Like, that's what I mean with this fucking shit. So many different people saying so much different shit. If I hear it from the fighter, then I believe it. But other than that, I don't believe shit.
Look, I think Morrell moved up too quick. The problem is, though, is he can't get a belt at 68 because Canelo's never going to give him a fight.
That's right.
Definitely not
So
fight.
sad. So sad.
So
I think
for Morrell, he should fight somebody close to the top 10 at that weight class that he's in now. But he shouldn't be fighting anybody at the top because he's not ready yet.
Supreme duck.
I like to see him fight Bozdick.
What happened?
You know that last fight showed me about Morrell. The last fight showed me about Morrell that his boxing IQ isn't where it needs to be, and I'll tell you what I mean.
Yep.
He fought Kalajic, who went straight defensive, survival mode. It's hard to get to a dude when he does that. But Morrell looked a little flustered and trying to figure out how to get to this dude. He's used to being super athletic. He got that good technique. He got that muscle memory. He got great footwork, and he just like overwhelms you with that movement and then fluid hands.
Mm-hmm.
And when he couldn't do that, he looked frustrated to me. You know what I'm saying? So that tells me like he needs to up his boxing IQ and learn how to deal with different situations, because he just dealt with something that he came out not really looking too pretty.
Well, see, that's what I mean, Tommy. He looked to me like he needs more work. He's not ready yet.
Yeah.
That was a big stage for him too. You know what I mean? You get the deer in the headlights thing is not just a saying. It's a real thing. Like, you can do it in the gym, but not under the lights. He's had big shows. I don't know why he was like tentative in the fight. He didn't know what to do. His punch selection sucked. And I think it's, man, when you get in there with somebody that actually is close or can fight with you, it's a whole different ball game, bro. He was struggling in that joint. He's just standing there. They went where he could and work, he wouldn't throw the right punch. I think another reason he left 68 is Osleys and Iglesias. You know who he is? Mm-hmm. That fucking kid can fight, and that right hook, he's another converted southpaw.
He can fight. He really can fight.
No, yeah, dude, he got cracked too. His right hook is like, it's not like blazing fast like that, but it's strong as shit. Like Ryan's not left-handed. He's right-handed. But that left hook is something fierce. Well, Osleys is a converted southpaw. He's just standing in the southpaw. He's really right-handed. So his lead hand hook is cracking, bro. And the last dude he fought took him all the way out.
Yo, Hunter is cooking.
What up, Ricky? What's poppin'?
Ricky, what's going on, bro?
What's good, brethren? How y'all doing, man? Up early on a Monday. Look at y'all.
No doubt. It's Monday, dog, for sure.
Man, first time I've been on the panel with you, bro.
I know, man. How you doing, man? Everything good, bro?
Appreciate you.
Yeah, everything good, bro. What's happening with you?
You looking crazy. Look like you're about to shoot one of them beams like a fucking Marvel character out of them.
All right, give us your opinion on Devin.
Man, Devin, they like I'm gonna say, like I said before, man. Look, I've never seen a W this expensive, bro.
Mm-hmm.
This is the most expensive W I've seen in boxing.
That's
like
good.
What? Like what else you want? I mean, Ryan need to go on Instagram sounding like Therese. What else do you want from me looking ass? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got the W. The man got suspended. Y'all hit his pockets. Now you taking him to court? Not for no get back. Listen, this boxing, right? We all say we boxing fans and shit, right? It's boxing. Deontay Wilder took Tyson Fury to court to get his get back.
Right.
Miguel Cotto ran it back once he found out that man had bricks in his gloves. Hey, y'all make sure these raps is right, and I'll put these things on his ass real quick.
Right.
Devin no matter what. Look, man, they made a gross error in judgment. That's all it is. They saw Ryan went in there and quit, right, with Tank, and instead of and this is the problem with Devin's camp. I'm gonna tell y'all what the real problem is.
Table's gonna crack already.
Right. I'm gonna tell y'all what the real problem is. They don't want to give fighters credit where credit is due.
By the leg, where the leg is over here, is cracked right here. There's a flat part, but the leg is cracked right here.
Tommy, you.
No?
Put yourself on mute.
I'm sorry, son. I thought I was muted. My bad.
Right. So instead of judging the Tank fight for what it was, right, that Tank set Ryan ass down, right? He set him down, and when Ryan felt that liver shot, he was like, "Fuck that shit. You know what? I'll live to fight another day." No, it's Ryan's a quitter.
That's
right.
crazy.
So they in their camp talking about, oh, Ryan, he's soft, right? You see what he did against Tank. We the best boxer in the world. We gonna box Ryan's socks off. Okay.
Amazing.
Okay. And this is what bothers me, right? I understand Ryan got caught for cheating. I ain't down with it. None of us is down with it. None of us like cheaters. Let's get that out the way. The man got caught cheating. However, whether he was set up, he did it himself. He was using alcohol and coke to block it. I don't care. He got caught, right?
Right.
But what did that have to do with Devin's inability to stop a left hook?
They ain't do shit for that.
That's what I keep saying.
It had nothing. Let me tell y'all what happened, right? Shout out to Boxing Gyms. If y'all subscribe to Angry Man Boxing, make sure y'all go to Boxing Gyms, right? What Devin likes to do is parry people's jab.
Mm-hmm.
Devin doesn't have he doesn't have a great jab. He's y'all, boxing is about matchups. It's about the matchup, right? Yes. Devin, everybody he been fighting been smaller than him with shorter arms, so he had enough length to be able to get out the way of any attacks that were coming, right? They was living high off that goddamn Regis fight when I told y'all he was gonna wash Regis. Regis' feet is too goddamn slow to be in there with Devin. Y'all seen that in the fight before with Regis.
Right.
With Zorilla. I know why they chose him. Shit.
Right? So they went in thinking, oh, Devin knocked Regis down. Devin, da-da-da-da. Y'all seen all these tapes of Devin asking every fighter, how was my power? How was my power? Is my power okay? Is my power legit? Da-da-da-da. They made a gross error in judgment. They thought Ryan was sweet. That's all it was.
That's all it was, bro. They thought that man can't handle the fucking truth.
Them guys are those guys are familiar. I don't care what, amateur don't count. Amateur counts for a lot if I seen you 6 times.
Right.
A very lot. It gives Ryan a sense of confidence that this kid can't fuck with me.
Right.
We all seen it.
Right. So it's crazy how people forget what they talk about. But y'all say when y'all say it's a guy that got beat that used to spar somebody like Deontay Wilder or somebody else, right? And he fight a sparring partner. The first thing y'all say, I pray he don't have that fighting that sparring partner mentality.
Right.
Yep.
Right. These things matter at the elite level. Devin and his father made a gross error in risk. They thought Ryan was sweet, and Ryan was like, especially when he was getting coached with somebody like Derek James, who's definitely going to show you the mistakes another fighter makes.
That's another thing. It's overlooked. The role that Derek James played.
It wasn't that Ryan that Devin was dominating the fight at the beginning, and then Ryan seemed to come on late due to his cardio and the muscle he had pushing through. No, he beat you in the first exchange.
First punch, that first fucking good punch got him on Queer Street.
The first exchange dictated that entire fight.
Yep.
But y'all doing and I know y'all love Devin. I rock with Devin. I need y'all to listen to me. I rock with Devin. I appreciate Devin for giving us what we asked for when we asked for it. Undisputed at 130. He ate at 135. He ate a sit sandwich. He did what he needed to do for himself and the fans, for us. The man went to Australia, took a bum deal twice. Shout out to you, nigga.
2 of them. They weren't really bum deals.
But this ain't it, bruh. This is not it.
Nope.
If you'd have took your ass whooping, we'd have been like, hey, Ryan was just the best man that night. On to the next.
Right.
Exactly. Somebody got to echo. William, every time you talk, it's like
Devin, y'all looking bad. I don't care what nobody say, how you rock with him. I don't care. Devin looking bad out here.
Super bad.
Y'all can take it how you want it. He looked bad out here. That man, Devin, caught Ryan with a clean left hook straight to the grill. Ryan banged his hands and was like, what's popping?
Let's get it. Straight up.
Did y'all see Devin's face when Ryan did that?
And he was like, man, oh no.
Yep.
That shit was crazy, dog.
Your coach
Super.
wasn't telling you shit. Your coach was constantly telling you to walk to a man that you knew already had you on deer legs.
Yep. Roll under the hook, shoot your brick, which is the wrong instructions. I've said it so many times on this podcast.
Man, Devin,
Devin don't even own brick.
He looking bad out here, bro. You were supposed to do what you good at. Box. Stay on your bike. Box, hold, box, hold.
That's it. What that first punch changed the whole entire shit. Terrible instructions, which were the wrong fundamental instructions. You don't roll under that. That's not what you do there. You catch it and shoot.
Right. Or you step in to him close, right?
Get closer.
And take the power away from it and then grab him and reset him.
And that's Devin's game plan. I see why they wanted it, but they didn't execute. And this shit's all, like you said, it's all about matchmaking. You hire guys on your team they tell you whether or not it's a good fight for you. I don't know who told him that style is okay for you. It was all wrong from the beginning.
I'm telling you, God, they thought it was sweet, bro.
Yeah,
they thought. I'm telling you, I don't care what nobody say. They thought it was sweet. They thought Tank made him quit. He's a quitter now. He's a quitter. No, Tank sat his ass down.
Listen, bro, he ain't no quit, dude. He made him stop.
There's
no quit.
The look on Devin's face when he got that one good punch in on Ryan and Ryan turned around and he's like, now we talking, let's go. Devin's face said it all, bro.
Facts.
And this the part they gonna hate. The blueprint is out, bro.
Yes.
The blueprint is out. Nobody's respecting Devin like they use. I'm telling y'all right now, his next fight, he getting walked to.
Yep.
Walk Devin down.
Yep. $4 million for Paro. They want $4 million for Paro because they know that dude from Australia packing a shot. He can crack. Whether you like Paro or don't like Paro, the fact remains is he priced himself out, ducked Paro, ducked Sandor Martin. That's 2 in a row by your guys' standards that they said.
But Sandor was the perfect comeback fight for him. Sandor with that little check left hook, bro, would have been the perfect test for his defense.
You got some feedback going there, William.
Is it me?
It's like kind of an echo.
I'm going to go out and come back in. Let me try that.
All right, my bad, dog. I just would rather you talking. It's not bad, but yeah, dude. He ducked both of them guys. I don't understand why you would give up. And then to be even in negotiations with Paro after you just vacated your WBC strap, you're in a 10-pound rehydration clause for that IBF. They look really bad as a boxing team out here, suing for some bullshit. I get it. I don't think Oscar De La Hoya should have got any of that money back. It should have all went to Devin. But suing, and I heard the channels that push him, Rick, were saying, oh, it's because Ryan won't give a rematch. I just played it earlier on the podcast. He wants the rematch. He been wanting that. It's the biggest fight in boxing. I hate to even say that, but it is. Everybody's talking about it. We've had 4 fucking live streams about this shit, and I don't like talking about either one of the guys. It's just that boxing demands it. This whole circus is crazy. All the channels are acting like, oh, he's being talked about, the face of boxing. What the fuck are you talking about? He's being talked about because he got beat up.
Exactly.
And then
he's getting talked about because he won't take that L. You know what I'm saying? That's why he get beat. That's why.
Go get that shit, dog. It's the softest shit I've ever seen, bro.
All I know, a get back take care of all this shit. That's all.
That's it.
A get back take care of all this shit. But
win, lose, or draw, we know that the fight's happening. It's going to be the largest fight, all that shit. Ryan wants it. Why are you taking this kid to court? You're not going to win anything.
That's what, yeah. And I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, it don't even make sense. Like, what court has jurisdiction over this that when it was already handled by the people who had jurisdiction over it, right? The boxing commissioners and the state athletic commission, those who had jurisdiction over it's an athletic contest.
It is. Shit.
So you suing for getting hit in a sport that you get hit in?
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Think about it. That's what he's saying. He trying to sue this man for assault and battery. You volunteer for that when you signed the contract.
Yeah. Yep. It's the unlawful. He didn't sign up for somebody to have a super hook. That's what these things are crying about. Like, what?
Look, what's crazy though, when everybody in boxing know it's cheating in boxing.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying. That's what they say. Oh shit, there's another guest.
Yeah, that's a fact. Hey, I wanna shout out to Pastor Ricky Williams for coming up in here and testifying on this situation. I mean, the biggest thing that he said, man, that often goes overlooked is that the corner work was far superior for Ryan. The preparation in the ring, I'm just talking about strictly in the ring, was better on the side of Ryan. Then on top of the fact that he looked at the tank fight with Ryan as this dude's a chump. He quit. So he really thought that he was below the standard that he really is, man. He looked past all the other fights that Ryan had where he put people on in the dirt for his victories. And then the key thing is, like I've always stated, these people came out saying the reason why they are suing is because Ryan don't want to give us that get back when they never truly wanted that get back. They don't want that fight because they already know that that's a fight they probably can't win.
Shout out to Remo, my family.
When you go back to that Andre Ward interview and you hear Devin say the only reason he lost the fight was over the Osterine, come on, bro. Yeah. I mean, have you even watched the fight, Devin? Have you went back and actually watched what you did wrong, bro? Because if you did, you wouldn't be saying that dumb shit.
That'd be super hard to do for me. I got my shit beat in like he did. Go back and
hey, bro, if I wanted my get back, I'm watching the fight because I'm going to figure out what I did wrong. I'm going to figure out how to counteract it. I'm coming for his ass.
Yo, shout out to Remo. Let's Talk Fashion. JBT family. Can y'all name 3 safe return fights for Devin?
No.
I think Gearsov
one. But I don't know if he beats him.
At 140?
Sandor Martin. I'll say it again.
Man, I said this before, once he left 35. 140 is dangerous waters for Devin, bro.
It is, bro.
Yep. At 147, I think he'll beat the shit out of Gearsov, though.
Gearsov, maybe.
140 is horrible, man, bro.
Like I said, man, everybody was hyping up that Regis win. No. Why you think it's what my brother just said? Why you think they have matchmakers for a reason?
That's a fact.
The matchmakers.
Everybody was talking about. Everybody, oh man, Regis. Yes, Regis. He's a good fighter for what he is, bro. That when you want to stand there and bang with him, Regis probably gonna get you out of there. But a guy with feet who use movement like Devin, who's athletic, I called that fight easy, bro. I said Devin gonna whoop the shit out of Regis.
So do y'all think it's over for Devin?
Top tier Devin? I don't think he'll ever return.
Devin got for Devin to get for me to get back on the Devin train, right? He needs to fight Ryan and beat him convincingly.
Yeah. I don't see that happening.
I don't see it either.
You can make it right.
Ryan will go into the rematch with a ton of confidence, and he's going to walk Devin down. And you think it was bad the first time? He is coming for Devin in the second fight.
Yeah, he's going to be in better shape, and he probably going to try to stop Devin. I ain't going to lie.
And it's not because like I said, it's not because anything Ryan did. Ryan cheated, but the thing is like I said, y'all are hanging y'all hat on the fact that he cheated. I know for a fact that's not the reason you lost that fight.
Yeah, but
all of us know it.
Gotta have a reason.
Anybody who watched boxing for an extended period of time knows that Osterine, whatever they said he had nothing to do with the ass whooping he got. Nothing.
The best way to answer that is they run it back. They do VADA or whatever. They could use USADA, whatever you want to do, and we see the fight again. But I ain't gonna lie. I think this time Ryan will probably be in better shape and probably try to stop him.
Ryan will be in better shape. That's the thing.
I think he will
was in
stop
good
him.
shape in that fight. He would have been or would have been worse.
I ain't gonna lie. If Harvey Doc wasn't the ref, that fight would have got stopped in the 7th.
Right. And can we all acknowledge that Ryan wasn't in the best of shape in that fight?
Yeah,
he
looked
was
like shit to
sleeping
me.
with porn stars, drinking and all that, smoking weed, doing mushrooms. He wasn't really in the best of shape. I think this time around he'll be more serious about it.
He was an alcoholic and a drunk on the verge of going nuts. They were saying they should put him in a insane asylum. Ain't that what they were saying?
Yeah. Yeah, dude, they were trying to.
He's not right. He needs mental help. This is what the boxing world was saying. Hey man, everybody was saying that Ryan was gonna get his ass whooped.
Nah, not me.
Not me.
Not me. I was on numerous panels saying that Ryan was gonna knock him out. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I seen YouTube, half the audience leave. Guys would come. They didn't come live for like 2-3 weeks later, sick as fuck. Guys that got money bet a shit ton of money on Devin Haney. I was over here with my little $100 Ryan decision.
Yo, Ryan was a plus 900, bro. I said, there's no way,
I got him at 1130 or some shit. That's
crazy.
Like that.
Bro, I said, there's no way, bro. And then for the knockout, it was like plus 2,500. I said, what? That's easy money, bro. Easy money.
And what's crazy is I had to fight for Devin, but I told everybody on Just Do Boxing and Ashley's Corner, this is not going to be an easy fight for Devin. Because like I said, everybody in the YouTube boxing spaces was saying that Ryan was easy ass work for Devin. This is what everybody was saying.
Shout out to Upper, bro. Because like I know me, Upper, Aunt McQueen, a couple other people were saying, I ain't gonna lie, I think Ryan gonna get him. Everybody was like, nah, you bugging, Devin.
I said that too.
Intelligent. You too, Will. Even KQ was like, you sure, Big Supreme? I'm like, yo, bro, he gonna catch him. I'm telling you, bro. Then I don't know if anybody else gambled besides me and D1, but the odds for the knockout for Haney was like plus 110. So I'm like, what? This dude hasn't got a knockout in 5 years.
That's crazy.
Like the odds just was mad weird. I said, you know what? I ain't gonna take the decision. I'm not gonna take the knockout. This dude is a plus 900 for the money line. I'm good with that.
Gotta take the money line. I'm good
with the money line.
I thought Ryan was gonna knock him out. I didn't think he was gonna win by decision.
Low key, Ryan knocked him out. Low key.
I thought Devin was gonna win in a tough. I thought Devin was gonna win in a tough ass fight. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I thought Devin was gonna win in a tough ass fight.
I had it. D1 will tell you this. All the way up until about 2 weeks before the fight, I was saying I thought Devin would win. But when I seen the training videos and was watching what Derek James was working on with Ryan, I automatically changed my mind. And for the last 2 weeks before the fight, I was like, nah, I got Ryan whooping his ass.
Yo, you know what made me change my mind?
Good afternoon, Miss Mona. We appreciate you.
I forgot what dude it was. But there was a dude that Ryan hit with a left hook, bro, and like nobody could see the punch. They like, yo, y'all seen that punch? And they kept reminding it.
I know what you're talking about.
I forgot what dude he fought.
He called him in the 11th. He called him in the 11th. I think that was a fight. He called dude in the 11th. He was giving him giving Ryan all types of hell.
I said, you know what? I seen JoJo hit him. I seen Lomachenko hit him. Linares. I'm like, Ryan's way faster than all of those dudes, bro. And it's so crazy. In the first round, I was screaming. My baby moms got tight. My daughter woke up. Yo, bro, he caught him like in the first 20 seconds,
bro. The first exchange, bro. The first exchange.
See, I start screaming, start running around. I said, damn, he about to get knocked out in the first round.
I was like, crazy. Damn. That's exactly how I said it. Me and my wife, I was like, damn.
It was about to be a long. Bro, you hit me? I was screaming, running around the house, bro. My baby moms thought it was like something was happening. I'm like, nah, the fight's on. Like, yo, calm down, man. You know what's crazy? Not to cut you off. I said, look, I want Ryan to win because I want to see the Haney fan bases go through it. And they went through it. Like D1 said, everybody shut their YouTube channels down. I seen people talking about they wanted to throw up and they felt like crying. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Good morning, Miss Mona. It's still morning in Cali.
They was on suicide watching till Devin.
Ryan whooped that boy ass, man.
I ain't gonna lie, Harvey Doc, he's a really good dude, bro. Because for him not to stop the fight in the 7th, bro, I don't know if he got some money or something, but Haney looked it really bad in that 7th, bro. I don't know how. Yeah, it was Fortuna. That's a fact.
Listen, bro. He was knocked out there. You can't tell me he didn't forget where he was. He got smacked to the ground. Then when he goes to roll over to get up, everybody's seen it. It looked like they put the video on slow motion. He was stuck there. And then he gets up and then he jumps up. He's doing the little it. Like, you should have stopped that fight, Bill. You know that.
I ain't gonna lie. He took a lot of unnecessary punishment, bro.
Not only did they put it in slow motion, they revealed that my man soiled his drawers up in that fight.
That's that too. But you know what's crazy? If Bill would have stopped the fight, right? The fight would have overturned anyway, and Haney would have took less punishment, and he'd still be technically undefeated, right? So I don't know why he made him go through that.
I'm telling you, they thought it was sweet, bro. I'm telling you.
They thought that shit was sweet, Ricky. You're 100%.
They thought it was cake. I'm telling you, they thought it was I'm telling you, bro. They thought it was cake, bro. Who was the other kid? The other kid at 140. He just lost. He was walking through motherfuckers.
They talking about Gary.
No, not Gary.
Regis?
Not Gary Russell. No, what's the dude? The Cuban dude.
Shit, at 140.
That just lost?
Yeah, he
the one that was supposed to step in for Ryan.
No. The dude that was calling out everybody. He was beating the shit out of it. What's the Cuban dude name, man?
Oh, you talking about Matias, but he Puerto Rican.
Matias. Yeah. Right. So, like, remember, he was calling out everybody at 140, and he lost. So everybody was hyping Devin like he couldn't fuck with Devin. He just called us. I'm telling you, bro, this shit is a perfect storm of. Bro, this is the perfect storm of bullshit. I'm telling y'all, they thought Ryan was sweet. He was the easiest option of all that was available in their mind, bro. I'm telling y'all.
Bro, they really did.
You know what's crazy? Why Haney don't take like Africa, Sandor? Like, why he don't take those fights?
Because he knows what it is. He knows what it is. So
I think he got a chance
strategic matchmaking, bro. You got to be out here clout chasing tank. You can fight this guy or this guy. And why you can fight them two guys is because they can't deal with a fucking jab and their reach is 65 inches.
Bro.
It's
well, speaking of Gary, I think he lost that fight.
What fight? To Loma?
Against Puelo.
I don't know. I
don't think he lost that fight, bro.
Oh, Gary? No.
I think the way Puelo finished the fight,
I thought it was
earned him the victory. I thought it the same way with I'm sorry, Nate. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, bro.
I thought it the same way with what's his name?
With Jermaine and Tio?
And Morataya and Tevin Farmer, yeah. I thought that Tevin Farmer actually won the fight, but the way that the last 3 rounds finished, it was easy to give it to the person that's making the money. And Morataya is where the money is.
The thing is with me, right? When I look at the fight with Teofimo and what's the dude name? Jermaine Ortiz, like Puelo kind of did the same thing, bro. I like the judging is so weird to me, bro. Like on one fight, they award the fight to the aggressor, the one that's on the front foot, the one that's pressing the action, and then you look at another fight and that dude to lose. So it's like it's confusing to me. Like
it's different judges, like different things. That's why I say on this podcast all the time, these guys got to get to know the people that are filling
different promo companies,
right? How they scored these fights, what they're looking for, because each judge's scorecards are the same. Every fight they've ever judged, they judge for the guy who presses the action, or they judge for the guy who pure boxes. They all judge the same way, and they're strategically picked by promoters as well.
I ain't gonna lie. I like that you said that because I low-key think they made Gary lose because he was at that Haney and Ryan press conference and he was talking about he was looking for a new promoter and all of that.
You're talking crazy.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's why he lost. Keep it 100 with you.
You out here talking crazy, bro. They can get you beat 100 different ways. This is strategic chess. Behind the scenes, they got a team. Everybody's got a team, a plan, and how they're going. All of this shit out here on this phone and what we do, it's all fight promotion.
That's front facing. Exactly.
We go at each other's necks and we're fucking yelling and screaming over this shit every day of our lives. But to them, it's just fight promotion, bro.
It's business.
Half the shit's planned. Business. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I think they ain't like that he was next to Hearns and talking about he wanted a new promoter and all of that. I don't think they like that.
No, man, you do your business till it's time not to do business. That's what they don't understand, right? But what I think is like And again, this is why I don't get where people like you chose your team. You chose who you signed with. You chose those terms of your deal. Stop bitching. Do your fights and get the fuck out of there. You see what I'm saying? You was supposed to. So it's like, okay, so let's be honest, right? Even though I hate the way they do business, I gotta say they farm their fighters good as fuck to get prepared, and that's top rank, right? I gotta admit that shit. I hate, even though I didn't, I can't stand the way Bob Aaron do business. But they build their fighters the correct way, right?
They do.
They put them in there with the competition they need to be in, and when it's time to release them, they release them on the biggest fights they can get possibly, right? They win some, they lose some. But I think the thing that people don't really, especially when we watch fights, the things that people never account for are the expectations, right? If a fighter that's like Tank. If Tank come in there and go 12 rounds, we like, you know what I'm saying? Even if he dominated,
he
beat. You see what I'm saying?
You lost. Tank lost.
You see what I'm saying? So when you used to seeing Devin come in there and dominate a fighter, then it's just what it is, right? If that fighter is not Gary Russell, when you used to come and seeing him press a dude and give him the fuck out of there within the first 8 rounds, and it doesn't happen, it's gonna lower your score, right? It's the expectations of a fighter. So again,
that's fact.
That's the reason why. That's the reason why you buy fucking pay-per-views. You're gonna pay for Tank fight because 9 times out of 10 you seeing a motherfucker seeing Matt, right? You see what I'm saying? You pay for Floyd fight because even though he didn't knock motherfuckers out, you know he was gonna make another dude look dumb as hell. Like, why the fuck you in the ring with him, right? The expectations of a fighter play a huge part on the judges, the promoters, them goddamn color commentators, and the fans.
Everybody,
right? Everybody. Expectations is a big part of the sport that nobody wants to address.
Yo, another thing too, Puelo did drop Gary with a body shot. He did his Usyk impression. He started rolling on the floor like it was a low blow. I was like, that was a clean body shot, man.
Listen, bro, the expectations of a fighter is literally the reason why we get these crazy, weird fucking scorecards and shit. Like, Tank outboxed Pitbull 8 rounds to 4. Very, very easy fight to score. And the man from, we'll say, I know how long he was hurt for, but we'll say from the 6th round on, he was one-handed fight. I said this shit backwards. One-handed. And still people are acting like Pitbull won because Tank didn't knock him out. Because we all pay our dollars, and going to a Tank event is a whole different thing. He's starting to get so popular and big. He's going to be the next Floyd, and his last 3 or 4 fights are going to be something crazy. But what we expect is different from what we get. It clouds everything. Like, we thought Bivol was a cherry pick for Canelo. I've watched that fight 3 times since my last live stream. Bivol was barely hitting him. He'd catch him on like 1 punch out of the exchange. Canelo's defense and head movement, he was making him miss so much. But you ask any hardcore, any fucking boxing fan, any one of them, they'll say Bivol won that fight easy and like with pure confidence. That shit was a close ass fight. We all thought Canelo was cherry picking. Expectations. We can go through thousands of fights like that where now the general public thinks this.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Based on that logic,
great fucking point.
I think Virgil lost to Boachuk, bro.
It's a huge part of boxing that nobody wants.
Based on that logic, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Boachuk was on Virgil ass, knocked him down 2 times. Only thing is, the last 3 rounds, he did started wobbling him a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, but he was on Virgil ass the whole fight, bro. And he was the champion. I don't know how he doesn't get the benefit of that for them swing rounds.
Paro and Matias, I thought that was a draw. Everybody says Paro won.
I thought that was a draw. I thought that was a draw, definitely, bro. I thought that was a draw. Easy.
Matias won to me. But
I ain't gonna lie, Matias was dumb for that though. I ain't gonna lie. God, I said if he don't stop him, he gonna lose, bro.
He was clapping in the ring, giving him his just. Well, he probably felt like he didn't. His expectations. Expectations mean so much in this fucking game. So if you're expected to knock a guy out, you better go out there and fucking let them hammers fly, like for real, because you're gonna get painted this Twitter fucking app.
I think Paro punches harder than his record indicates. So I think Matias was a little harder, more.
Bro.
Yeah, I think he was a little tentative.
Straight out. That kid can fight, man.
Definitely stretched Montana. Montana got dogged up by Spark too. Steve Spark got him, made him look bad too. He had to toss my man up the ring because
Montana love play too much. That's his problem. Bro.
He does.
I ain't gonna lie, he too small for 140 though.
Who, Montana?
Yeah,
but
he
too
like
big. He too big for
right?
135 though. He too big in muscle mass for 135 though.
It's like a weird.
Right. So yeah, he like Regis then basically because Regis supposed
Yeah,
to be
he
at
caught up in
147
that.
with those arms.
He
Well,
caught up in
Regis
that
kills
Devin
himself.
Twilight
Man,
bone syndrome.
So what do y'all
That's
think
what
about
make what you're
Sandor
saying,
Martin as a
Thomas.
tune-up for Devin for a comeback?
Nah, I heard Sando gonna fight Puello on the tank
Yeah,
undercard.
on a tank car, on Tank's car. Sandor Puello is a good fight, people. Sandor beat Tio, and that's fucking no expectations.
I think Puello
Everybody seen that
outboxes him.
shit.
Sandor got
Shit.
robbed, bro. Sandor
Nah, he definitely got robbed.
Sandor got robbed in that one. That
He
shit
got
was
robbed.
at least a draw.
He was check.
I mean,
he was check hooking the shit out of Tio.
So
And that's exactly why I want Devin to fight
Jermaine
him.
got robbed too.
what do you think about Ortiz and Tio? How did you see that fight?
I think Jermaine won the first 8 rounds.
I'd say I can't give Jermaine.
I think he won the first 8 rounds. I think the tide changed when they had the head clash and Jermaine started bleeding.
I think
that's
that
when
head
Jermaine
clash
started
definitely
like
hurt
really
him.
like disengaging. I think that's what, in my
But
opinion.
I'm old school boxing fan. I can't give the challenger a round, and he's not fucking throwing
And it's
punches.
not definitive,
But it gets
exactly.
so
Me
much
neither.
work. He
Me
could have
neither.
been tagging Tio up, but he
So
chose not to.
I think it's the head clash, bro. Once he started bleeding, he didn't want to engage like that no more.
Yeah, but what the first 8 rounds you're saying he won? I can't give him them rounds because he
The
didn't
head clash
work.
happened in the 7th, I think, bro.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying the first 6 or 7, whatever you said, you think Jermaine Ortiz won.
The reason why I think he won,
I can give him a couple of them, but not all of them.
The reason why I think he won, because I was betting on that fight, bro. I was watching it live.
Yeah,
I had put 100 on Jermaine for decision, and before the 12th round, I went up to like $500. And in my head, I'm like, damn, it might be a top ring special. I said cash out. I said, you know what? They probably gonna give it to him. I ain't cashed
pull
out.
that 500. I would have took that shit, dog.
Hey,
I should have, bro. I thought he was gonna win. No, I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought he was gonna win.
Hey,
Yeah,
Rick.
but he ain't work enough, dog. He ain't throw enough punches. They both put up stinkers. Tio put up a stinker and Shakur. No punches.
Yep.
Like,
you got to beat the champ. Those just words. That's what I live by.
That's
like,
what I'm saying. So how we giving the fight
to
Virgil over Boachuk, bro?
Yeah, I give it to the champ.
How you giving it to Tio?
I'm saying like you see, look like when people say that you got to beat the champ and the swing rounds go to the champ. Like I still don't get how Virgil beat Boachuk, bro.
I hear you,
knocked him down 2 times.
I scored it for Virgil, but I hear you. I thought the only 2 rounds Boachuk won were the 2 rounds he knocked.
Really, bro? I ain't gonna.
Bro.
I never seen Virgil on his back foot, bro.
Virgil was working in that joint.
I kind of hear what you're saying, Supreme, but I hear what Nate's saying too, bro. Like it looked like the rounds that he didn't knock him down, and
I
then
ain't
when
gonna lie. If you watch that fight again, bro, Virgil was on it. Since when Virgil fighting a back foot?
But you can fight
you're right. You're right.
He don't never fight in a back foot. He don't never take a step backwards. And if you and D1, you on Twitter, like the Mexican Twitter was on Virgil ass, bro.
Yeah, that's an expectation thing, though. Like Ricky,
they like, yo, since when you fight like Shakur, bro? What's going on?
Expectations is everything, man. I keep
I'm gonna go off because I asked that question specifically because I wanted to play off of what Ricky was saying about expectation, and I also wanted to play off of the role that money plays in it. But Tommy, I saw that you wanted to say something. What you want to say, Tommy?
No, there's a few things, but one of the things I wanted to say too, you know how a close rounds go to champion? It's not like that no more, man. Close rounds go to the dude who's a bigger draw. That's what it's about now. That's just how it is, man.
Yeah, what?
That's a big fact.
Play off of. There is the expectation that we as fans, them as judges, those as promoters have when that fight is set and them going into the ring. And I think that the person that's generating the bulk of the money always land the favor of the decision. I mean, I've seen it, and it often happens with Top Rank, man. And that's why you see when Maxie Hughes beat, what's his name, Cambosis. How long of a break we had between the announcement. That they
you know what's so crazy? I got a screenshot. I had Maxi by decision. I put 300, and in the 12th round, that shit went up to $750, bro. And I'm like,
Did you
yo,
take
I
it?
should cash out. And then
That
You
was
did
worse.
it?
I ain't
Max,
cash out, bro. I lost. I ain't gonna lie, it was tight.
Fucker, Maxie Hughes can't give away tickets, dog. They're gonna give that one to Cambosa every time.
they
But
gonna
that I
give it
know
to
why
him.
you didn't there, because that was a landslide. Cambosa's got the brakes beat off him in
Not
that
only
Right.
fight.
that, they wanted that Lomachenko fight, so
Yeah,
he
that's
Yeah,
wasn't
and
going.
that's what
got.
we again.
That's
This is
what it breaks down to. So
business at the end of the day, bro.
Yo,
Mm-hmm.
that's why I love Better BF, bro, because
There's no chances
yo,
for
yeah,
him.
he's
people
stopping.
like what
There's no
did happen.
scorecards.
I call it do the Terminator for a reason.
Man, a
There's no
fighter,
scorecards,
a fight,
man.
the fighter in the ring got to fuck up the next big fight because the judges ain't gonna do it. The commission ain't gonna do it. They ain't fucking them no big fight. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Better
Now, what do you
BF
think
ain't
about this
going to
fight?
no judge.
What do
Better
you guys
BF
think?
know he rushing and he not getting no good scorecards, man.
No.
And we know
What
that Beaver was the one that they favored.
this
That's
I
the
fight?
think he gonna stop Beevil.
I got
Yeah,
the
he will.
guys. Devin versus Michelle Ali.
yeah. I was
Last
just
fight he was in.
dream of.
Good fight.
I think Michelle might. I don't know. He got some pop, but I definitely
Devin
Good
think
chin
that
fight.
shaky, baby. He got to
I
show me
definitely
something.
think that
You
Devin could
gotta
beat the
show
shit
me.
out of
You got to
Barbosa
show
though.
me something.
Barbosa is
Barbosa,
horrible.
yeah.
Barbosa's
Why is
garbage.
Tio so scared of Barbosa then? Why won't Tio fight the fucking guy?
I
I
don't
think
know, bro, but
Barbosa
he's
probably beat him up in
He was
sparring and now he's scared.
yo that Barbosa versus Sean McCombs fight on the Ryan undercard versus Devin.
Oh my god, he
Yo,
got beat
bro,
up in
he's
that one
horrible,
too.
bro.
He is. But I seen him look good before, but actually never too skilled or anything. You know, he's just a basic fighter, but he'll be there for you to punch. So I don't know why Tio wouldn't fight him. That's crazy. Like
I think
Tio is
Devin
out here
outbox him.
ducking the weirdest dudes. I think Devin outboxes our Barbosa.
If I was Devin, I'm fighting the most dangerous fighters for the most money I can get.
And
That's what I
that's what
would
they're
do.
You trying to
that's
get him
probably
early retirement, bro?
No, look
because you
what
can't
Devin
take another loss to one of these lower
exactly
level guys, man.
Devin is in shark infested waters right now, and
Facts, dude.
people don't understand it. No,
It's the
like
worst position
they
ever.
got to be real careful about how because anybody in the top 5 can potentially knock Devin the fuck out.
Yep.
10 shit. You got to show me now,
That's
like you
just the
just said.
facts. Like I'm telling y'all, it's the blueprint is out on Devin, man.
It
Yo,
You
is.
walk
speaking
to
of
Devin.
Remo, I think he could beat Jose Ramirez. He could beat probably Sandor, and he could beat
I ain't giving
Barbosa.
him
I don't
Sandor
think he
with
can beat
a
Mark. I
gun.
don't think he can beat Sandor
Yeah,
Martin.
But
maybe.
he
He's
can't
older
stop
though.
the hook. And Sandor Martin has a
Sandor
beautiful
got a
check left
hook.
I
hook
mean, I
that'll be
think it'll be
landing all night
competitive. Like,
long.
is what I'm saying. It won't be like a Matias or
Devin
against Paro or something like that.
Devin couldn't get away from Lomachenko's left hook.
Now you right.
That
And
little
then
guy
on
was
top of that,
teeing
you
off
got to
him.
think about it. Both of them were counter punches, and that was the fight that Martin showed that he was a more supreme counter puncher than Tio. And I don't believe Devin is a better counter puncher than Tio. And he made Tio fight a different fight.
Yeah.
Yo, why Haney won't fight Tio, bro?
No, Tio won't fight him.
Yeah, I think Tio
It's
won.
like they both ducking each other though. Cause I seen an interview with Bob Arum and said that they offered the fight to Haney, and he was like, "Yo, we going a different direction."
I
So it's
seen that
like
too, bro. Actually, now that you say that, I
it's
seen
like
that
they
shit
both ducking
too.
each other. I don't know why they won't fight, bro.
They both
That's
struggle
what
with
it
each
is.
other's
That's
style.
what it is.
I
They
think
both
Rick
struggle.
said
Like it's a bad
why
match.
Devin don't want to fight nobody. It's a good chance he's going to lose, and he can't take too many losses because
Yeah.
then it won't be nobody will have faith in him or believe in him. You see how
Nobody.
the whole
None.
the whole Hanyites on freaking Suicide Watch after the
Yo,
loss.
speaking of that,
Well,
y'all
I have
believe that
news for you. I think Devin's raw now, bro. I don't
Yeah, you gotta
really
show
see
me.
him coming back and becoming better.
yo, y'all believe that that Bill paid to get a fight overturned in Mexico?
Oh yeah.
At this point,
No.
I
yes.
do now.
Yes. Why wouldn't you?
I
Why
didn't
wouldn't
before.
you?
I think so.
I
After
think
the
he.
shit he just pulled to get that loss removed and
Yeah, I
everything
think
else,
so,
and now
bro.
he's suing. Yeah, I believe he
I
definitely
could
paid to
see
get that loss off his
Why
record.
would you?
one of those
Like, come on,
Mexicans with
man.
like 13 losses whipping his ass. Them niggas
Yo,
be tough, bro.
Yeah,
yo, fellas, I'm gonna go get your closing arguments out of everybody. I gotta take these dogs and shit. We've been on for 2 hours and 23 minutes. I appreciate every single one of y'all on the panel, everybody that
Yes,
tapped
sir.
in, that hit the like
Thank
That's a
button.
y'all for
If
fact.
you
coming
didn't
up.
hit the like button, Fuck yeah.
Salute to y'all. I appreciate
Everybody's
you
good.
bringing me up.
Love, peace, and blessings to
everybody. Have a good day,
man. Have a great one.
Peace.
Peace.
Hey, be easy, man. Peace. Shout out to the homie Tommy. When you coming back on, Tommy?
I don't know, man. I might. BVO said he wanted me to come on tonight, so I might come on BVO tonight. But I'm free all day.
Yeah, I need to go up
Definitely
on BVOs.
BVO, man. We'd love to be. Got to hear from you, baby boy. So yeah, definitely do that.
They don't never ask me though, so I don't.
Oh
go.
yeah. I'm gonna make sure he gets you on there too. D1. Hey,
that's all good.
This is what I want to say as my closing argument, man. I want to say that the reason why the expectation and the money generate the decisions in boxing is because everything is based on money, and we expect certain fights. So that's definitely going to be a big play in how fights factor out. The reason why it doesn't often happen like that for the PBC is because they're going to make a big event no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you might get a chance where, okay, the person that's usually the one that they expect to win may not win because the other person just came and brought it. So even though it was a close fight, the way they closed out that last 3 rounds, Puello did much better than my man Antoine
Russell,
and therefore they gave him the fight off of the look of the championship round. Other than that, man, I thought that Antoine did enough to win the fight, but it was close. And I think with PBC, you really got to earn your medal. You got to earn your meat.
You take
home your pork chop or your prime rib. So I think that's what really happened, and I think that they have to do something with boxing as far as judging. They need to put a cap on there, and they need to have them things where you could see them as they're scoring them, so that they don't turn in cards that have already been scripted, so to speak. But that's shout out to my man, Real Prison Talk with Tommy. Shout out to my main man, my Raging Cajun brother from another mother, Will I Am, Old School Rent. And shout out to the man, D1, the family,
shout out to you,
another
bro.
great show. Another great show. Shout out to
Ricky, brother.
Tommy, you got.
Yeah, my last thing I'm gonna say is
Tommy, you take care, bro.
140 again. You can forget about that. Let's see Devin Haney versus Blair the Flair, 147, 2025. Let's do it.
That's a good fight, dog.
Get out of Florida, Tommy.
Yeah, well, we're
yes, sir. Thank you, man. I appreciate everyone checking in on me.
Yes, sir.
School. You got anything to say? Are you good?
Peace and love, and Devin can't guard a left hook.
Yeah, and the money means more in boxing because there just isn't any. There's nobody here. Our sport is 14th. All right. We got to do a better job as fans. We got to push this sport forward. The Angry White Man is all about boxing, pushing our sport forward. Every time we're up here, we're going to drop the link after me and the OG get done cooking. And we're gonna build. We're gonna see what makes people angry. We're gonna have rants. We're just gonna keep pushing the sport forward at all costs possible. So thank everybody who came in here, smash the like button, and if you didn't smash the like button, you're a hater, and that's just something you got to deal with to yourself. So thank y'all. Shout out to the JBT, all the shows that are in the JBT. My boy, Let's Talk Fashion with Remo, Jay and Banky, Jay Hardcore, the Rise Podcast, Casual Corner, the Casuals. When that get back up and running, we're gonna keep building this boxing shit. Shout out to Just Do KB.
Y'all catch Kaz at 2:00.
Kaz Sports, the Box Story. We're here to stay, and there's nothing you're gonna do to get me out of here. So tune in, come fuck with the JBT. Peace and love. Appreciate every single one of y'all. Real shit. Thank you.
Peace.
Peace.